Stream is going. Just waiting for the stream to show up on the channel again. Boppity beepity boppity boopity. Come on, show me the live streamy. Come on, come on. Resume foo, flying spaghetti monster, show it to me and you. No, it's still not showing up. Okay. Just a couple more tries. Ah, there it is. Okay. Make sure I set this to as low as possible. Mute myself. Just the chat so I could see all messages. And we are ready to go. And right. I have no useful vehicles for this. Fuck. Sorry for my silence, I just made a big potato and goddamn. This cheese pool is amazing. I also burned my mouth. Alright, still waiting on that coming update, unfortunately. I want to start using the new ship. I'll use the new ship. Has everything I could ever want, except for a medbay. And I would like to have that ship on board with me. Get another cheese pool. Oh man, these cheese pools. Jesus. Oh. Someone's actually speaking voice chat.
I think I was one of those idiots.
Well, now they're gone. Oh well, see you later, speaker. Alright, let's see. Today's objectives. Continue to do missions to try to receive the Mercury Star Runner. Specifically, missions that are hopefully going to lead us to Gasping Weevil Eggs, aka Space Weed. Just don't know if I'll be able to find it so easily.
That's connected because I tried using it for a little bit.
I just need to.
When I jump,
I'm gonna avoid you. I'm gonna avoid you. You talk a lot. Goodbye. Going to my hangar where I can't hear you. Oh, bless you. Let's go.
I don't know if I can watch a stream of like.
Well, he's definitely not watching my stream then. Okay. Our ship should be here if I'm not mistaken. But first, let's get the Fury out here. Pay the fee. Make this go by faster. 33 seconds. Thank you. So I do have all my equipment on me from last time. Yep. And okay, I am still fully equipped. We're gonna try again. Hopefully not fail and die. Gonna try again, try to find some gasping weevil eggs. Start making a shit ton more money. Luckily though, doing all these missions are actually increasing our credits. So the more we do, the closer we get to getting those space weeds, and the closer we are to getting to that Mercury Star Runner. Before it's up and for sale again, and I just ultimately upgrade to it because I don't want to waste my time doing this so much anymore. I miss my old Star Runner, I really do. Especially ever since it came out, I was partaking in that special event thing. Good times. Alright. Get the Fury out first. Please, oh please, don't be flipped upside down like it was last time, or like flipped straight up like last time. I don't need you to be like a Sulian and making it possible for me to get inside, causing me to waste all my time and effort. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okie dokie. Let's see. Is it normal or is it not normal? It is normal, thank goodness, but it hasn't come up yet, so I can't trust that just yet. It might flip upside down. Yeah, here it goes. It's starting to flip. Starting to flip. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Seems to be just fine. Oh, thank goodness it's actually okay. Can I carry you with the tiny multi-tool? I cannot see just yet. Let me try getting closer. Nope. What about if I get like right next to it? Mass exceeded. Okay, fine. Oh, wait a minute. I can actually carry it. Okay. So be it. This is how I will get things done today. I really like this ship. Little tiny Mirai. Even though it's weak as fuck when it comes to taking damage, at the very least, it is very light maneuverable, and I could literally carry it around with my little pocket watch thing here. Though, it's gonna infinitely scroll for some reason. I ain't doing that. I ain't rolling it. Just go ahead and twist you a little bit. Nope, I cannot twist you. Okay. We'll just, we'll manually park you like this when we get there. There we go. Alright, that should do it for now. Let's bring in the tack. I don't remember if I got rid of all the cargo from last time. I'll have to see real quick.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieve.
Let's pull you out. Take another cheesy pull on this baked potato. Oh, it's so good. I need to make baked potatoes more often. So delicious. And so filling. Alright, last time I recall we did some missions. They increased our bounty hunter ranking, and we did enough to be able to unlock the high risk missions, which for some reason had like 7 enemy ships in one area, which made no fucking sense to me. It sounds like that was supposed to be a very high risk mission rather than a high risk mission, but you know, fuck it. I did it. The mission was completed, so fuck it, it's fine. Don't have to worry about it anymore, unless it happens again. I really hope it does it, because god damn, that was a lot of ships in one go for that tiny little ship. I shouldn't even been able to take one of them out. There was just too many. I felt like I was fighting in Star Wars or something. Let's see, is the cargo still here from last time? It is! Okay, let's go ahead and dump you out then. That's not normal. This is... Well, shit. What if I just unattach and reattach you? You're unattached, and now you will reattach. Right? Nope, still broken. Huh. This ship is starting to become more and more frustrating as time goes on. I'm quite surprised. I didn't think there'd be so many problems with attack. I really didn't think so, but no, I am proven wrong many times over. Can't bedlog. Stuff gets stuck. Very easily destroyable. Yeah, not a good time. Not a good time at all. What was I doing again? Right, opening the back bay so that way I can put the ship in. Okay, yeah, definitely getting rid of the ship as soon as the Star Runner comes back out. I missed that old thing. Let's go ahead and pull you down. I could go for the Carrack, but then again, it's such a big ship. No protection at all whatsoever. And it's just very, very slow in maneuvering. I really love the idea of it, but also it feels so cramped. Let's go down here. Open you up. Ah, Halo! Long time no see. How have you been, man? How have you been? It's been weeks. How are you doing? How's your day going so far? Oh no, you got the tech. I am so sorry. The Max is way better. Yeah, no, the Max is definitely a shit ton better than this thing, honestly. I highly regret ever upgrading to the tech. I wish I had my old Star Runner back. It is, as you say, very, very awful. It needs some fine tuning. But yeah, the Max is definitely way fucking better than this. But yeah, how are you doing, man? It's been so long. How have you been? I'm starting to miss you a little bit. How are you doing? Hopefully everything's been going well so far. Shit. Oh, it's upside down. The only way to fix that is by going upside down myself. Let's see if that works. Also, I'm sorry for pausing every now and again when I'm speaking. I just made my first ever baked potato, and goddamn, I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Mmm. Alright. Go reverse. Miss, you can help me by fixing your Starlancer tag, which I would highly appreciate. If you could. Just saying, Miss. Just saying. Oh yeah, did you, oh, for sure, I have been good, just busy. I was trying to catch you last Sunday, but I did not see you were on. And, alright. And you are alright, sounds great. Yeah, no, I'm glad to see that you're doing it. I'm sorry I didn't, what was it, what happened Sunday? What was going on Sunday? I'm trying to remember what was going on Sunday. Hold on, let me go to my channel real quick here, cause I think I put a post on like the YouTube speaking or like little micro posting that they got going, kind of like how Twitter works or whatever. But let me see, was that Sunday? Posts 6 days ago. Huh. I don't know. I think I'm just like wishing and washing back and forth trying to figure out when I'm trying to stream, but yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't there Sunday, but now I'm here today, luckily. So I'm here today. And you know what? It may have been because of the whole hacking issue that was going on in Star Citizen. I just didn't want to. I was already dealing with it a little bit where I kept dying a lot, so I was like, okay, I don't want to stream today. It's not gonna go well. So yeah, that's probably what Sunday was. But yeah, welcome back. Glad to see that you're doing good. Glad to see you're doing good, and glad to see you're staying busy, because staying busy is very important in real life. Oh shit. What did I just turn off? Okay, engine's on. Power on. Okay, I literally turned everything off. Whoops, daisy. Oh yeah, that is fair for sure. Oh, Halo, did you start doing, did you download the PTU? Oh god, I gotta do this manually. I forgot that the tech can't even manual or like keybind to open the thing. It sucks. But did you start trying to do the event in the test universe yet, or are you waiting for the regular, for the update to come out, which I believe should be coming out in what is it, a couple of days by now, or maybe 1 week? My engine's seriously off right now. I thought I just turned them on. Yep, engines are off. God damn it. Landing gear up. Also, sorry, today is going to be just nothing but just combat missions. We're trying to get some gasping weevil egg space weed shit, so that way we can start making a lot more money just for fun and try to, you know, do some quote-unquote illegal activities in Star Citizen. So that's what today is going to be. I did not at all. I was going to wait. Good, because I'm doing the same thing, honestly. I'm waiting. Because I remember last time when it came to the Polaris, pressurized... Wait, hold on. What the fuck is that? Pressurized ice. You saw that just a second ago, right? That wasn't just me being crazy? There's something that said pressurized ice. There's like a weird cloud going on there. Or am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. It's SS Athena. Is that an Idris? Is that an Idris? I have to know. No, it's a reclaimer. Oh, okay. So names are actually starting to show up on people's ships. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, there it is right there. Pressurized ice. Why does that keep showing up? What is that? I'm so confused. That's weird. Probably just jettisoning cargo. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But today we are going to do a bunch of risky bounty missions to try to get ourselves some space weed. So that's all today is going to be, really. Just doing that, you know, just chilling, talking about recent events and a lot of crazy shit going on. But yeah, that's what today is. Today's hunt people down very relaxingly day. As relaxing as that can be. Don't know if you saw from the last stream, but I was, ooh, that fucking, they changed the high-risk bounty missions a lot from when I last remember doing them. Before, there was, like, what, only, like, 3 ships usually during, doing high-risk bounty missions, but last time I had a total of 6, if I recall correctly. 6, like, one was a Cutlass, another one was a Valkyrie. There was also a Hurricane. Then there was 2 Glaives, and then 1 Reliant Core. I think that's 7, actually. But yeah, I don't know what they did with the bounty missions, but Jesus Christ, that that gave me nightmares. And I was fighting all that in the Fury and the Tech, and oh, that was just god-awful. I don't know how I managed to complete that mission. So hopefully we won't run into a similar situation today. But then again, we'll never know. It could be one of those days where, shit. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. I accidentally pressed the power off key. Let's try this again. Well, that is a surprise. That is good, to be honest. It is good. It is good. It actually felt like a high-risk mission. I just wish it was a... I just wish it was like a very high-risk mission, not a high-risk one, because that just felt like overkill for me. Fighting all that solo on this ship. Still don't know how I managed to complete that mission. Oh yeah, have you heard of the new ship? I'm pretty sure you have, right? Because it's like plastered everywhere for RSI, but... have you seen all the footage for the new RSI Meteor that's coming out? Because goddamn, that is beautiful. I love that ship. I always loved the Mantis cockpit. I just hated the fact that they actually never did anything with the interior for the first one that they made. Because it was just like nothing but just the chair itself and the elevator go up and down and just components bay. They never actually did anything with the interior, but now, even though it is a combat ship, but seeing that they adjusted the interior quite a bit, I'm actually happy about that. I really look forward to owning that ship in a bit. The Aggro Mantis, yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I know, right? I fucking love it. Especially with the little John Wick box case that they have going on with that too. You know, something that really ticks me off, right, is that so after the after the Zeus Mark II, I was really hoping that with the Polaris they would do just a good design when it comes to the interior, just like how the Mantis is now looking, the Aggro Mantis, but they didn't, unfortunately. And now it's supposed to feel like a military ship, but like I would have really liked to see that interior, that the Zeus design interior on all RSI ships, including the fucking Polaris, but luckily they did it on the Mantis. But god damn it, I really wish, like, if they did that for the Polaris, I wouldn't even want an Idris. I would have loved to just stick with the Polaris itself. But they didn't do that, and it just feels like so gray and washed out. It disappoints me. It really does, because I like the Polaris. I would choose that over the Idris if I could just have a nice interior. Like, all ships need a nice interior, just so you can feel comfortable in the ship. Hopefully that will be adjusted sometime in the future. If not, then we are stuck with the Idris. Alright. So we are going to go to Hurston here, try to see what kind of contracts we have available. Hopefully we can get some good ones that aren't just people. And hopefully we can get some high-risk ones. I don't know, maybe we'll find Space Weed today. Yesterday was nothing but all that cargo that's in the back of the ship that is literally stuck and I cannot pull out of the cargo bay. But hopefully we can find some Space Weed and hopefully we can actually pull that out of the cargo bay when the opportunity arrives. See, I'm not a huge fan of the RSI look for the most part. Mantis is an exception. I can understand that. The jagged edges is not everyone's thing, right? Everyone has their own preference to texture. And the RSI line ships are mostly just nothing but like sharp blades by design. Oh, here we go. Low, high risk. Here we go. Multi-crew craft, average support. Oh dear God, this is gonna be another 6-man, isn't it? All right, let's go find out. But everyone has their own preference when it comes to like textures of ships. I don't know if you seen it yet, but they also showed off a video a little bit before the whole Mantis thing. But they're supposed to start releasing a new line of Kruger ships, you know, like the Merlin and the P-52. Space Doritos is what they look like to me. Yeah, no, they... oh, hello. What is all of this we have? Oh, hell, fucking... God, if I had the max right now, I'd be carrying all this shit. What the fuck? What happened here? Whose cargo is all of this? Yeah, I would definitely pick this up if I had a better cargo ship, but I don't. Because we're trying to get Space Weed, so we'll leave all that behind for someone else to find. God, if only exploration was a thing, I would like to mark that right now and sell it off to someone to go pick it up. Oh, I can't wait for exploration. Can't wait for that. But yeah, Space Doritos. They really do look like Space Doritos, because when you look at the galaxy, right, it was basically inspired by the looks of the Star Destroyer from Star Wars. Holy shit, there's a lot more stuff that I have not discovered. Holy crap. A whole space station broken down here. Huh. Either things are being added or I just never seen this stuff before. Weird. But yeah, it's based off of like the Star Destroyer. It basically looks like a giant space Dorito. They wanted to go for an arrowhead design. I remember back, they were probably thinking of that long ago when they first started releasing like Star Citizen, when they had the Constellation, the first big ship to give the idea. And that was basically flown around. It kind of looked like an arrow when it was being thrown, when they were like making that little alien throw a rock that was in the shape of the Constellation. But yeah, they've just been doing nothing but arrow and Dorito design. Which I don't mind. I kind of like it. That's just my thing, though. Okay, this is a little broken. I'm just going to manually fly there, then. But I like the look for myself, but I also like all the ship's looks. Everything is so unique. Space you can make a mark on your map currently, but only one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, I can't wait. I can't wait to make the fucking marks and sell them off. But, there's supposed to be a new set of Kruger ships. They're supposed to look like, they look like the design of the Tatooine ships from Star Wars, like Princess Amidala's stuff. I don't think that's Tatooine. I can't remember what that was in Star Wars. Naboo, that's what it was. But it's more like that, so I'm curious to see how those designs are going to go down. They only have one light fighter in the works right now, from what I could tell. But originally, Kruger only had one ship this entire time, so I'm curious to see like what larger ships they're going to have for Kruger for that space manufacturer. It should be very interesting to see how well that goes. And see what kind of things are available. I really would like it, because I remember looking at one of the designs that they had when they were putting that on their video for showing off all the ships that were in the works. And one of them reminded me of General Grievous's, or Count Dooku's old ship. No, not Count Dooku's. His was like a weird clip design. But one of them looked like General Grievous's from Star Wars. It reminded me of when I used to fly that little bomber ship in Battlefront 2, so I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to see what the design will be like. I've discovered something new in the game. When you go to reply chapters, your rank skill... Wait. I've discovered something new in the game. When you go to the reply chapters, your rank skills and items transfer over too. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So you could basically restart with everything that you want. Oh, all right. That's not bad. That's not bad. Also, welcome, Unknown. Welcome. Look who's back. It's Halo. And also, Halo took your spot right now. Oh shit! I should have scanned earlier. Let's slow it down. All right, VTOL up. I almost turned off my engines. That would have been real bad, but luckily I did not. But yeah. Looks like Halo's taking your #1 spot for today. We'll see how long that lasts. Now it's a battle for who's #1 and #2 in the chat. I will have to look them up. I need a large Argo cargo ship. Evening unknown. Yeah. I need to look them up. So if you want a large cargo, unfortunately I don't know if they're going to release a large Argo ship. Like the closest thing I could think of for getting the large Argo style ship would be what is it called? The Pioneer? No, not the Pioneer, that's Drake. The Consolidated Outlands, what's it called? Oh fuck, they're already shooting everything. Okay. Okay, I think my ship is gonna break here. We'll see. But the Consolidated Outland ship, the one that... Let's see, who's our targets? Oh dear God. Is that a Scorpius? That's a Scorpius. What are these missions? Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I'm gonna lose my ship here. But, the one that allows you to craft bases and stuff. That's, Ooh, it's a Star Runner. Interesting. But that's the closest I think you'll ever have to a large Argo-style, cargo ship, unfortunately. But hopefully they'll start planning something like that. I know that they're supposed to release, what's it called? It's not the Sulian, it's by Gattac again. That one large cargo ship that looks like the Sulian. That's coming out soon, and it looks very, very large. So I'm kind of curious to see how that will be. Hopefully it'll be a good looking ship. Let's take care of you next. Come on, come into my view. Hopefully I can be a better fighter pilot than I was back then. I still need to better my skills if I'm going to take out anyone in a Gladius. Almost. Engine down. Almost got you. Come on, stop running. You know it's too late. Your ship's done. Just fall apart already. Jesus Christ. I hate these. They feel so tanky when you're fighting an NPC version, but if you're flying this... Is this the Glaive? It does not feel this tanky. Alright, that's another one down. Who else do we got? Oh shit, yeah, they are neutralizing. Oh, it's the Cutlass, that's why. Okay, we're gonna take out the Cutlass next. That thing's gotta go. Hello. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Hopefully it doesn't take out my generator or anything. Let's get underneath you. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright, let's stay underneath, away from the turret. You know what? This was supposed to be a chill stream, and yet I'm doing this. I should not be doing this. This is not chill at all. Okay, calm down. Nice and easy. Line up the target. Alright, let's see. Any reds? Any reds? You got a little on underneath. Not where the engines are, unfortunately. Should have increased power to weapons. There we go, much better. Wow, that is sounding horrifically scary. Oh, my ship is down. No. Okay, well, bad news, ship down. Bad news, I'm down. Fuck. Okay, this is... Yeah, I can't do this. This is not happening today. We'll do something different. We'll find something else to do. Let's see. That thing looks like a Halo spirit from above. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Oh, God. Damn it. Okay. Well, on the bright side, we get to see a little bit of rain here. Downside, everything's gone. Literally everything. I lost everything. If this were real life, I'd be so... Yeah, I'd be so screwed. God damn it. Alright, well, that was a failure. That was a major failure. I guess, no more... no more hunting for weevil eggs. Because, that's too difficult with just a little fury. So we'll just hunt people in bunkers and see if we can find any cool stuff lying around. We'll do that for today. Make it a little more relaxed, so that way I'm not too distracted trying to figure out how the fuck am I supposed to fight against 6 fighters at once. All by myself. I swear, if you guys were on my crew right now and you guys were running the attack and everything, that would have been so much smoother. Alright. Let's go do some bounty missions that aren't in the air. Oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot. I'm all the way back here. Alright, time to take the long walk of shame all the way back. Okay. What ships do I even have that could take me from place to place now that I think about it? I've gotten rid of a lot of my stuff lately. So I don't even know what ships are available for me to actually use at the moment. I know I have the Talon. The TAC was just blown up. The Mirai was just blown up. I don't think the Talon's even at this location. But we may be waiting here a bit. So, yeah. Oh boy. Let's go over here. Do I have any med pads on me? Yeah, I got 4. Okay, we're good. We're good to do some land base. You know what? Are there bunker missions here in Pyro? I have not checked. I've not tried to take a look. So let's go see. I'm curious. I'm curious to see if there's any bounty hunting Pyro missions that are on the surface. We'll do that today. We'll check around, see what's available in Pyro. And probably get shot down by a player who wants to just, you know, burning murder hobo. But hey, that's just how the game goes. Just hope that there's no hacker doing the same thing. Alright, what do we have? What's available? Ooh, I have nothing. Okay. Alright, I guess, while we wait to die in the little Aurora for our attack to respawn, we'll just use the Aurora and see how terribly this goes. There's some ground missions over over at Pyro on the Aurora. Oh, this is gonna go terribly. This is gonna go really, really bad. So I do have all my stuff on me, right? Do I still have the magazines from earlier? I do have 2 of each, luckily, so I should be okay. I need a better ship. I really do. I need to start upgrading stuff. I need to go back to the Star Runner. I need that old ship again. That was my bread and butter back when that came out. I need a larger ship. I'm really hoping I really want the Perseus back, so I do want to get that again. Let's go up here. Oh, this is bringing me some flashbacks. It's been a while since I've seen this thing. Old cozy little bed inside, which is basically just a coffin. But that's new. I don't recall there being storage there. Okay. But it doesn't work, so that's interesting. Oh, it feels weird to be back in my old starter ship. It's kind of nostalgic, like extremely nostalgic. But I know this is not gonna go well because this is not a very durable ship. Alright, let's see. What do we got for... Oh, shit. I accidentally hit my microphone. Sorry about that. Let's see if there's actually any land-based bounty missions in Pyro. Hopefully not get shot down too quickly. This is a lot faster than I remember it being. Holy hell. I mean, it used to be a shit ton faster because of how he adjusted the speed a long time ago, but this feels fast for current Star Citizen ship speed. Alright, let's see. We'll try searching over in... We'll try checking Pyro 1 to see if there's anything special going on there. Hopefully there is. I don't know. We'll wait and see, though. There's the gate. I keep forgetting it's adjusted by color, depending on the design of the ship. Oh yeah, Halo, have you heard about the unfortunate news? Me and Unknown were talking about earlier about the whole Epstein bullshit that's been going on lately. Very, very disappointing how this shit's going down. Hopefully, that will be dealt with. All the people on that list will be gone. We'll see, though. We will see. Sorry, going MIA at work and got a call. Oh, shit, sorry. I'm sorry to be bothering you while you're working, man. I apologize about that. Yeah, focus on your work. If, by all means, stay focused on your work. I didn't know. I apologize about that. And oh my god, yes. Yeah, no, me and Unknown are really annoyed with what's going on. It is garbage. Yeah, it is complete, utter. It is just a dumpster fire of how bad that's going. Right now, yes, I can agree with you right now on that. He is definitely scum for protecting. It feels weird, right? Like, he's been posting a lot of shit. He does some okay things, like every now and again he does something right, but right now when it comes to this Epstein shit, it is so awful. Like, god damn. He keeps deflecting, it looks like. He's been posting a lot of stuff trying to deflect or try to kill the whole news about the whole Epstein thing going on. And it's just so sad to watch and very frustrating. I'm really, really hoping that all the shit comes to light and whoever was doing that shitty shit with Epstein gets put away for a long time, or, you know, not really. Can't say that. Can't wish death upon a person. But like, if shit's been going on where the people are doing their damnedest to try to hide that information, like the people behind doing all those acts are like spending all the money and power to hide that information, I don't care if it happens, but like, it's just so disappointing. So frustrating too. He just doubled down recently. Really, he doubled down on it, on trying to like end the whole Epstein thing going on. There's no, why would he do that? Why? I mean, it's starting to be pretty obvious why he would do, but like, if I were him, I would shut my fucking mouth. I would have shut my fucking mouth. It probably would have died. Like, if you were being smart about it, you wouldn't keep saying like, hey, let's move on to the next topic here. Like, at the very least, you would be smart about it. But to just try to tell people to stop talking about it is like the worst thing you can fucking do. It's so bad. It's so bad. Why does he keep digging a deeper grave? This, let's see, Citizens of Prosperity, you can pull this off. Okay, yeah, I'm helping the citizens. Go to Rustville. You got it. I'm not the right location. Shit. But here's the hope and right. Like, with all the stuff that's going on, people start coming out. People start coming out of the woodworks and actually telling everyone, showing all the information. All the people who are involved start showing everyone all the info about what's been going on. I really hope that people actually have some honor and step up, even though it would risk their lives a lot. If we could put all these people in the cell that they belong to, then that will restore my faith in humanity. It really would. It would just, like, everything would be so much nicer now. Everyone wouldn't be cutthroat against each other either. Like, everyone agrees on this. Both left, right, center, fucking blue, red, green. Everyone agrees that all, like, this situation needs to be dealt with immediately. It would be a nice coming together ceremony too for everyone. Like, hey, we fucking defeated evil. Also, the head and vice head of the FBI just stepped. Really? They recently stepped down too? You're kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. Sounds like some people know a little too much, if you ask me, and decide to step down so that way they're not being persecuted by the people with power. That's, or no, because that'd be dumb. If they were to actually stay in power, then they would have some protection because people would be keeping eyes on it, on them at the least, and it would prevent anyone from doing anything to them like they did with Epstein. But yeah, it's, why? Why would you do that? Why? By the way, I just unlocked ending F. Ooh, nice, very nice. Did you get to keep ending F? Is that the... So Halo, Unknown's talking about, like, Nier Automata. That's what he's talking about there. But, ending F, is that an ending that... Gotta be very careful, this is a hostile territory. Is that where you get to keep A2, or is that a different ending? Hopefully it's the one where you get to keep A2. I hope so. Let's land right here. No, this is an old ship, but goddamn, it can get through enemy locations very well. Oh yeah, is that the ending where you could keep A2? I hope so. Don't want to lose characters. I wouldn't count on it. He was tied to many people in power. Yeah, unfortunately. Hopefully shit gets done with that. Hopefully that gets dealt with. I'm really hoping. I'm not religious, but I'm praying to the great spaghetti monster in the sky just as a joke, but I like, I pray that shit just gets finished, like it's done. And not like done as in like it gets forgotten about, like people start getting put away. I really hope so. Unrelated, the new Kruger ship ideas look super, super cool. Yeah, no, right? They really remind you of the old Naboo ships from Star Wars, and I really like that, because a lot of spaceship games don't do that, like, very soft style and roundish design anymore, and it's really, really nice. I'm glad to see that they're doing that. I can't wait to see more of it. I really can't wait. I can't wait to see what design they go with. Either way, all of them look really good. Wow, it's almost like the man that took office again. They had been doing so much stuff to rip out the people that care about doing things right and are helpful. Yeah, no, right? The thing is, I'm okay with some of it, but just not all of it. There's a lot of people that he had taken away out of positions of power that would have changed things, but unfortunately, he went right for the hatchet and literally cut off the arm. Where are the server racks? If anything, it should have been done very slowly. Ah, God, I hate talking about the politics, but I feel like if if you're gonna reduce government spending, right, it should have been it should be done very slowly and methodically, as to not, you know, accidentally have civilians, or not civilians, like people that have nothing to do with the issue be in the crossfire, because it caused major issues for a lot of people, especially like the veterans. When he did the cost cutting when it came to Veterans Affairs, that wasn't even him. That was fucking Elon Musk that did that. The Department of Justice and bullshit, or Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, right? That's what it was called. But yeah, I really hated how that affected the VA, because a lot of veterans work at the VA, so it's just ruined a lot of their livelihoods. It's disappointing. It really is. But enough about politics. It's too much of a subject. It gets too heated. Everyone does have their opinions on how things should be. We should focus on trying to deal with the problems, though. That's what we should be focusing on. Like, for example, dealing with whoever the fuck is trying to hide the Epstein files. Who the fucking bastard. Like, I really wonder who all the people are at this point. I really do. I'm avoiding ending E, because if you do that, ending it deleted. And delete your save? Holy shit. There have been like only 1 or 2 games that I know of. I can't remember them anymore, but I know there's like 1 or 2 games where that's an actual feature where you can end the game and it just deletes everything. Other than, like, you know, restarting all over again. I could go back through chapter selection A2 and ending F, just the secret ending. I have an entire alphabet to go through. Oh dear God. Oh, hello, fuses. I'll be taking you. So many endings. I didn't think there was a whole literal alphabet of endings. Let's go take the rest of these fuses here. Let's see. See, nice going through all the endings unknown. I really need to play the newer games. You should. You should. It is a really good game. It'd be warned, is a sad story. No spoilers. Unknown, you spoiled it too much for me last time. Don't spoil it for Halo. No more. You can't say anything. You're banned from telling him anything about the game. Halo needs to experience it himself. Let's see. There should be something lying around here. Should there not? No? Okay. Alright, well, not an interesting mission. I thought there would be people protecting the server X, but I guess not. Very peculiar. You know, for like a little base, right, with all the turrets all over the place, you'd think there'd be more than just turrets, you know, roaming around, protecting the place, but I am wrong. I am extremely wrong. Yeah, I'll try and bite my tongue for sure, but when it comes to politics, I am very, very far left. So I'm sorry if something comes up that sounds angry towards y'all. I just think the system is FUBAR. No, it is FUBAR. It really is. Like, everything is fucked up to the wazoo. And it's okay. Everyone has their own opinion. This stream, everyone is welcome as long as, well, you're not terrorists, right? But as long as you're not trying to actively hurt anyone or, like, cause major issues, like talking about politics and stuff is okay. It's just I just don't like talking about it because it just, I don't know why, it just causes so much anger and frustration. That's why I hate politics. It should just be focused on trying to resolve issues and having reasonable communication, not arguing back and forth about shit, but like reasonable communication and understanding of one another to come to a potential solution, not just fighting over whose side is right and wrong, because that's what a lot of politics has been lately, and I hate it. I really hate it. It just becomes disappointing. But all opinions do matter, other than, you know, the kinds that want to hurt people. Hurt people who've done nothing wrong. Hurting the innocent. Hurting people that cause problems, though, that's a different thing altogether. I'm 100% for that. Binge watched BoJack Horseman every time new season dropped. conservative, but I'm not happy with the direction of the Republican Party. Yeah, no, it's so annoying with how politics has been lately. It really, really is. Let's see. What's the next mission? God, I keep hitting my microphone. But yeah, this is this stream, this channel will be a place for everyone to just go in, relax, talk about Star Citizen, talk about video games, really, and talk about major events. But as long as everything stays civil, that's okay, because I'm all for that. Like, left or right, I don't see that as a thing. What I see is just people having their own opinions on how things are. So there's no anger. Anytime, there will never be anger from me, unless you, like, intentionally plan on harming an innocent person for whatever fucking reason. But as long as it stays civil, I do not care. Politics is fine. I just hate it because it's just become so annoying. Yeah, I think we can all agree that people aren't having conversations right now, just yelling at each other. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just what's going on. It's really disappointing. Our forefathers would be so disappointed in everything that's going on right now. Like, I swear, if we were to bring back, like, George Washington, he'll be fucking decrepit, and like, his teeth will be all gone. He'd be very smelly, but he would be like, "What the fuck? This is a bigger bigger pile of shit than I currently am right now." If we like brought him back from the dead. Let's see. More Citizens of Prosperity. I want to work for them more. Narma's Rest. Ooh, where the fuck is Narma's Rest? Can I even reach there? Oh, it's all the way in Bloom? Okay, that's not bad. We'll go there. It's just a bunch of chihuahuas barking at each other. Yeah, no, it really is. It really is. It really sucks, too, because we have to vote for only 2 chihuahuas. Like, I just think that... I really think at this point, it's become too much a problem to have a 2-party system. Instead, it should just be individuals running, not just like, oh... Do you have mostly this side of agreements, or do you have mostly this side of agreements? It should be based on the individual at this point. It really should. Maybe there'd be less problems. I don't know. The only problem I have with people is when they start pushing their ideology down my throat, whatever. Whether you're left or right. Yeah, no, right? It's kind of like the same deal with how religion was becoming like a problem, where it just kept getting shoved down everyone's throat. Oh, you have to be Christian. Oh, you have to go to church and all of that. My mom was I'm Filipino, right? So my mom is like heavily Christian because, well, history and stuff. But like she would always go to church. She would try to take me there. I fucking hated going to church. I did not care about the religious stuff or anything. I just didn't want anything to do with it because, like, it was just a waste of time for me as a child. Like, oh, I know, just be a good person and all that. I don't need like a threatening person from beyond the grave to keep my head in like in a proper space. But that's what it's starting to turn into. It's like the old time when religion was just like shoved down everyone's throat. Now it's politics being shoved down everyone's throat. It gets so tiring at a point. Like, it's just... Ugh, anyways. Here's what I'm hoping the outcome of this country will become. Because of the whole Epstein shit that's going on, right? I'm having my fingers crossed. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. I don't know why. Like, I'm not running for president or anything. But, like, I'm hoping that the whole Epstein thing actually comes out to light and we put the people in jail and actually brings this country closer than it's ever been in such a long time, to where people actually start, listening to each other's views, because we could all agree upon, like, hey, all these pedos should be going to jail and shit, and we can all come together on something. Maybe we can all come together and figure out other things as well. That's my biggest hope. That's what I dream for. I really do. That's what I really hope is going on. That and the other big thing would be good is campaign donations should be an evenly split money pot rather than being able to donate directly to a person. That way corps can't influence them as much. Yeah, no, that's... I can agree with that. I could definitely agree with that, because the fact that corporations are allowed to just donate giant large sums of money, and not just any money, that's money that we spent, right? That's money we gave them for their products that we earned ourselves, and it's been going to only for the benefits of the company and not the customer anymore. Like, that's why I'm really for the Stop Killing Games movement, and I love watching how all these companies are trying to like shut down the Stop Killing Games movement. It's so fucking hilarious. Like, a lot of large corporations are becoming a real issue right now. They're starting to become like if anything, they're starting to become like a micro government. Like, they have so much influence with the wealth that they've collected from people because, you know, they keep doing whatever the fuck they want and there's no like oversight on them. So it's really, it really should be like that. Everyone should have an equal chance at the very least. And whoever has greater ideas should be the one taking care of things. But yeah, speaking of Stop Killing Games, hopefully that shit goes through. I don't know how much it will affect Star Citizen though. Hopefully Star Citizen can come up with a good end-of-life program for this game. I'm sure they would. I'm sure Chris Roberts, he's a gamer. He wouldn't just let this thing fall apart. Where am I? Ah, right. Let's go park next to that guy. So yeah, hopefully Stop Killing Games will go through. I really hope so. Oh, I forgot the landing gear. God damn it. It's always the landing gear. Remember, Stop Killing Games, start with the crew. Yeah, it did. It started with the crew. And that was the first and final straw. Or not the final straw. They fucking what was the next one that they killed? They recently killed what was it? It was the one from EA, the one where you basically get mech suits and fly around and shit. I can't remember the name of it. It looked pretty cool. It was like, it reminded me of playing old-fashioned Warframe and stuff, but yeah, that game was next. Really hope there's a good turnout for the Stop Killing Games movement. I really hope. We could tell that at least the Europeans, we're Americans, so we can't really say anything about that, but hopefully the Europeans are able to fix the issue for everyone around the world here. It's good old-fashioned oligarchy. Yeah, it is. It's starting to feel like we're back in like medieval times where it's the people at the lowest end of the bridge, and then you have companies or merchants, and then you have the government or kings and queens and stuff. It's starting to feel like that. It really is odd, and in a really bad way odd. I can understand some regulations, like being removed for companies to be able to do certain things like development of new technologies and stuff. But there should be some restrictions. Especially when it comes to, you know, like how the whole AI thing's been going on. Where it ends up firing people because, oh, we could save a shit ton of money if we just spend pennies on the dollar with customer support by adding robots instead of other people. It's just such a beautiful view. It's been a while since I actually explored Pyro. I didn't think it looked so nice out here. Now, for a place that's hell-bent on just destruction and everyone killing each other here. Very beautiful. Well, here's the hoping... I keep getting sidetracked all the time, but here's the hoping Stop Killing Games actually goes through. And here's the hoping CIG has a nice end-of-life plan for Star Citizen if the project ever does fail. Because I would like to keep playing this, even after the servers are dead. It's just a nice visual world to see and explore. Oh, the blue music, my ears are happy. Yeah, I know, this is so nice. Well, let's take a moment of silence and just listen. Oh shit, the music got creepy. Well, damn it. It was about to do that thing. I was so ready for it. It was about to do the thing where she goes, ah, and the music picks up again. But no, it had to swap into the horror style music. Fuck, man. I hate it. That was such a major cuck right there. Gotta clear people out of this. Hopefully it's not glitchy and people are just hidden all over the place. Let's see, by the way, one of the things I like about A2 is she's an older model of Android, so instead of a self-destruct, she goes berserk and does it so much damage at the cost of your health. Ooh. I like the berserk mode. That is cool. Is there more models with different abilities like that? Because that is pretty cool. I like that. That sounds really awesome. Hello, missile launcher. That is really cool. I like that. I really like that. Not just being stuck going fucking, oh, I'm dead, time to blow up. But oh shit, I'm dying. Well, time to go out with a bang. That is really fucking cool. I like that. I like different designs like that. I really need to play it. I really do. I need to take like a whole week off of streaming and door dashing and all of that, just to be able to experience the entirety of Nier Automata. I really do. One day. One day. Hello. Anyone around here? I know I'm supposed to be killing people. Is anyone around? Other than a half-broken drink mule, huh? Weird. God, I'm really disappointed with this. It's just a quick little tangent. I'm disappointed in the mule. They could have made this thing a whole little forklift situation. You could see it right there, like this is supposed to be designed like a forklift, but they didn't do it. It would have been so cool to have a little forklift. So many people would. A lot of people love playing Forklift Simulator. A lot of people would love to play this little thing as a forklift. But no, they decided to put this thing on the back instead. Fuck, they should have just made this a forklift. It's so fun. Yes, there are more models. Each model has their own special abilities. Ooh, okay, alright. Yeah, I definitely need to play. One of these days, unfortunately, not because you keep saying this, Unknown, unfortunately, I will have to not stream just so I can play the entirety of Nier Automata. Not on hard difficulty, I'll play it normal first. But at some point I'm going to go back and play the hardest difficulty just for fun. But I need to go play that. That's so cool. They don't even, the thing is, they don't even need to do all of that. Like, they did all that because they love the whole process of making that game. That's how you know that's good. That's how you know that's good game design or a well-made game, is that they put time and effort into their project. They didn't need to do all that for single player. They could have just just let the characters die or do no special abilities and all that. But no, they went through every single thing and actually did that. That is so cool. I love it. I love logistics. That's why I want to play Foxhole. Interesting. Oh, hello. This is actual loot. I don't know what Foxhole is. Let's see. Oh, Oh, wait, I do know what this is. Yeah, I remember seeing this. God, you're... That is... Oh, that looks like a logistical nightmare. If you like logistics, all power to you. That game is definitely for logistics. All the weight that you'll have to carry around, all the munitions, you have to calculate, like, oh, will I be able to survive with just this much amount of munitions? Will I have to go... Will I have enough food and rations to survive the next couple of days? What can I take off of these corpses? Reminding myself back in the army. Oh, God, no. Oh, the memories of going through all the shipping containers just to lose shit and try to find it all over again and someone else's shipping containers. Logistics is a nightmare at times. Oh, hello, little Q. Can I pick you up? No? Man, I really want that. This is weird. That was very weird. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not seeing a single soul out here, which is very concerning. I'm supposed to be hunting a bunch of people down the area, but it still seems like these missions are somewhat bugged. Not in a good way. Unless they're like hiding in some kind of special turret space that I'm not understanding is around here somewhere. Oh, do not want to place anything there. No, no, these fuses are mine. Put you back. Let's see. Anyone there? No. Wonder if this mission is just glitched. Starting to think that may be the case. Take all these though. Definitely need more metapens or else I'd be screwed. See, remember the first boss in the game? There's a character that allows you to control one of them. Really? Huh. Interesting. So, does that mean that the first boss in the game was actually, like, being controlled at the time? You know how you first played as, what was her name, B2? Or... I don't remember all the characters' names, but... When you're first playing and you fight the first boss, was that an instance of it just being controlled and not actually going on its own little robot rampage, or was that actually being controlled by one of the old models? Hello, anyone around here? Oh shit. Yep, I'm starting to remember why I didn't do missions in Pyro anymore. There's literally no enemies in the area. Guess I'll go downstairs and check real quick. If no one shows up, we'll just have to abandon this mission too. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god damn it. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Well. Looks like I don't get to choose whether I want to abandon the mission or not. Looks like I am forced to abandon the mission. Huh. Hello, son. How are you doing? I'm going to the planet's molten core now. You have a nice time. I'll probably see you in like a couple of seconds, but yeah, you enjoy yourself over there. I'm going to enjoy myself in the hot center of the molten fucking planet. Alright, time to commit suicide. Alright. It said on its own that kind of boss is a mass-produced model, so you can get control of them. Ah. It's been a while, so I don't remember what was said when I used to play it, but that's interesting. That is interesting. I like that. That is cool. But also very concerning that the first boss was a mass-produced model. I didn't think something so large could be so mass-produced. You know what? I feel like tonight is a special night since we have everyone here together all at once. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring out some alcohol. especially since I didn't get a chance to celebrate 4th of July with you guys, mostly because I really was busy just door dashing, trying to make some extra money on the side. But you know what, let me get a drink, and I'll have a little toast, even though you guys are currently at work or Halo's at work, and I don't know if you have any drinks nearby, but I'm gonna toast to you guys for being here, and also like a late 4th of July toast. So I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Give me one moment. Alright, I am back. See, I'm not a drinker, but regardless, hell yeah. So, thank you guys for being here on the street. Thank the both of you for even finding my channel. This toast is really just to you guys, honestly, because I didn't think anyone would actually be here on this channel and actually like to hang out with me just to play a singular video game and just talk and chill. But here's to you guys. I got myself a little Smirnoff Ice, red, white, and berry. I never tried this before. I'm not really much a fan of vodka. I'm more of a rum and coke kind of guy, but it was there, so I was like, okay, I'll grab it. But here's to you guys. Thank you for always being here whenever you guys can be. And also, even though it's very late, happy 4th of July. And go and take a shot. You know, you know what this tastes like? This just tasted like a fucking. You know the old. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck happened there? You know the old-fashioned red, white, and blue popsicles? Obviously, that's what this is based off of, right? It tastes like that, but someone just decided to add like a bitter extract to it. Like just someone just put a little bit of ginger in the drink. That's what this tastes like. See, Nier Automata is such a legendary game to where it's the first game where I want to unlock all the achievements and collectibles. Oh god. It is a really good game, but if you're going to go for completionist on that, it's going to take you a good while. It might take a... Even for me myself, it might take a month because, again, I'm pretty sure there's a couple achievements you have to beat the game where you have to play on the hardest difficulty, right? And if there is like a one where you have to not get hit at all, that's going to take maybe a year. I wish you luck on that, though. That's going to be quite a triumph if you could pull it off, getting all the achievements. Give me updates, though. I would like to hear your progress on the game. I really would. Alright, let's go back in here. Really hope that Mantis comes in soon, because I definitely need a much more capable combat ship than what I currently have. The talent's nice, but just doesn't have the space for me to live in, and it just doesn't have the capacity to put stuff around. Alright, looks like these missions are a flop here, so alright, we'll go back to Stanton. We'll do a couple of bunker missions. Chill out for a little bit longer. Hopefully my acid reflux doesn't start acting up because of the alcohol here. Alcohol here. It's starting to sound like the alcohol is working. It's causing me to spit my words all over the place. But yeah. I'm 50% complete. I've only been playing for a few days. 50%? Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, it is a really good game, so I could see that. But goddamn, that is fast. You are burning through it. Keep up the good work. Holy shit. Also, sorry, Halo, if I am bothering you at work. I really do apologize. I hope you're doing a good job. I hope you will at least get to keep your job while this whole AI shit's going on. You can help Misk by fixing up your broken fucking ship, thank you. Let's get on out of here. Let's go. Almost just ran into the hangar bay doors. Let's turn sideways like a dolphin. A very drunk dolphin. I didn't even drink that much. I should not be piloting this badly. I'm not a light when it comes to drinking either, so I should not be driving so badly. Alright, we're not going to Bloom, we're going to Pyro Gateway. Fuck these missions, they suck. Nothing's spawning in. The only thing that can actually spawn stuff in, like 90% of the time, is Stanton. So we'll go to Stanton instead. You are to the top right. I'm very curious to see what the next stations will be like. Or not the stations, the next, what would we call this? The next galaxy? No. I'll just say galaxy because I can't really think of the word right now. But the next, system. The next star system. That's the word. Can't wait to see what the next one's going to be. Hopefully it'll be just as good. And hopefully the missions will work properly. But we won't know till it's time. See, I plan on taking a break from Nier and go play another game I've had for years but never played. Code Vein. Code Vein. I loved playing that, actually. Me and my fiance, I bought that a long time ago, and apparently my fiance, before I met her, had bought the game too, and she played it a little bit, but I never played it. And we decided, like, hey, let's play this together. And we got pretty far. We stopped at some point because we just got busy with other games and stuff, right? But Code Vein is pretty good. It's not on the same tier as Nier Automata, honestly. But for like a Souls-like game, it's pretty good. You know, just die, rinse, repeat, start to learn about the story and everything that's been going on in the world. You have to learn all that stuff yourself, right? And use a lot of lore context because it's more of a Souls-like than anything. It teeters more on the edge of Souls games than it does like a Nier game. But it is still pretty good. Especially since it's like the only real Souls-like that allows you to have a gun. Because you get to play with that one girl character that has guns stuff. But it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It is a really good game. You should play it. It's a very fast game. It's a lot faster than playing Nier Automata. But it is good. And they are coming out with a Code Vein 2, by the way. There is another Code Vein game. The second one's coming out. I'm just very disappointed because it's only single player. I wish they would have kept the 2-player aspect so that way you could play with others. I would have liked to play with my fiance to finish both games. But unfortunately, it seems like Code Vein 2 is only going to be single player. If it's only going to be single player, it better be like closer towards Nier than it is to Dark Souls, because that's just a big disappointment that I won't be able to play with others. For me, at least. God damn, this tastes nasty. Ugh. Why did I buy this? Oh boy. It's a good thing I have a little Pepsi on the side to give me some kind of flavor that isn't just bitterness. I do not like bitterness. I like oily, I like sweet, but bitterness is not my cup of tea. That's why I like mixed drinks. Maybe I should maybe I should pour the Smirnoff into my Diet Pepsi here. That is either going to go really, really well or really, really terribly. And I honestly don't want to find out just in case it goes really, really terribly. So I'll I'll just be taking shots every now and again, and then I'll go and wash it down with some Diet Pepsi. Oh boy. You know what this reminds me of? Drinking this is starting to remind me of the first time I ever started drinking. Which a lot of my stories is going to come from the military. So I'm sorry that I'm constantly repeating my old military tales. But it's just it helps me with helps with my memory, and it's also nice for me to reflect on every now and again. But I remember when I was the first time I ever had a drink, right? Was when I was just finishing up AIT and was going to my first duty station. The last time and the first time I drank alcohol was at a bachelor's party. I drank 8 Jaeger. Yeah, that will do it. That will be the last time you will ever drink alcohol. 8 Jaeger bombs. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, that'll hit you pretty hard. That will definitely hit you pretty hard. I apologize that was your first drink. That's the thing, that when it comes to drinking, it seems like everyone pressures you to drink as much as possible. And I mean, that's kind of a good thing, right? Like, it prevents you from becoming an alcoholic in the future. And it just warns you of the dangers of alcohol. So they kind of did you a favor. Everyone who does that kind of does you a favor. But, like, God, does it suck when they do that. It really does. Back when I was getting out of AIT and I started going to my first ever duty station, some of my old AIT what's the word I was thinking of? Not squad mates, we weren't in squads. My old platoon mates from AIT, when we were in the same class, they were going to the same duty station as I, and so we were basically paired up in the same barracks for a certain amount of time. And for the first time, we were allowed to buy alcohol. And when we were doing that, we're like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go get some alcohol. And I told them, oh, sure, it's the first time I ever drank, though, so what would you guys recommend? And God, they had such a devilish smile on their face. They literally bought all kinds of rum, vodka, gin, everything. And the guy who's supposed to be the biggest drinker of the group, right? He bought another thing, like he bought a, what was it called? The Kraken, right? Like, it was a drink called the Kraken or something like that. And so they just kept making me downing drink after drink constantly, while they were also drinking as well. But they just wanted to test my limits, and I kept drinking and drinking, and eventually I drank so much that I was starting to feel tipsy, and just blind, or just talking around, fucking around, having a little good old time. But I guess so we kept mixing white and dark drinks, which obviously you shouldn't do unless you want to black out or something, but I was doing fine. But the guy who was supposed to be the biggest drinker, he was a pretty hefty guy, so he was able to handle his drinks, but he was the first one to fucking not be able to walk. And that was my first ever experience with drinking, and I was like, wow, I didn't think it would be that intense for people. I was feeling lightheaded, but I could still control myself when I get drunk. I'll just be a little goofy though, like I'll fuck with people every now and again by just like hiding stuff and being stupid, but I could still control myself very well. But it was very funny to watch the guy who was trying to make me as drunk as possible get drunker than me when they were forcing me down drink after drink. Very good time. Very good time. I also drink a lot of vodka at one point where I couldn't tell the difference between water and vodka. Ooh, yeah, no, vodka. I am drinking Smirnoff right now, which is pretty much vodka, but you want to be extra careful with vodka, because that will, that's the thing, it will confuse you, because it is so clear, and then your sense of taste is numbed to where you just don't know what you're drinking anymore. So vodka should be like a late tier drinking kind of thing. You should never just drink vodka if you're new to drinking. Yeah, that shit's dangerous. Also, I ate a lot of fruit and brisket. I threw up later that night and shocked everyone because my vomit was like Holy shit. Oh goddamn, black vomit. Ooh boy. That that definitely would have shocked everyone. It was probably the brisket that did that, because you know the burnt ends inside the brisket. It probably are all the charcoal, or the charcoal from the the char from the burnt ends of the brisket probably dyed everything a darker color, everything inside your guts, and not to mention with the stomach acid, it also probably burned everything even more to give it that darker color. So I could see that happening. But yeah, that would definitely cause a scene. It's kind of like an exorcism happening in front of your face. Ooh, that must have been a very... Oh, motherfucker, really put me out back in Pyro. God damn it, I hate this so much. Son of a bitch. Time to go all the way back. But yeah, that's that would definitely give people quite a scare. That definitely would. God damn. Alright, let's go... Where was I? Where the fuck am I? I'm so lost. Let's see, my landing gear is still up, right? Nope, I just put it back down, I think. Where the hell is the gateway? That's the station. Gateway should be this way. Yeah, it's supposed to be here. Ah, there you are. God damn it. Hopefully they can fix the network issues here. It's making it hard to even do anything. Oh yeah, drinking, your first time drinking should always be your worst. Sets yourself some limitations so you don't end up becoming a drunkard later. But goddamn, that is intense. I think the only time I ever got to the point where I threw up after drinking so much was when I was playing Cario Mart with one of my fiance's sister's boyfriend, right? We were just chilling around playing video games, and we were playing Cario Mart. And fucking, I swear to God, I think I downed 3 beers. Almost dropped the alcohol here. I think I downed like 3 beers before I ended up starting throwing up. Oh no, there was 2 times. So, there's 2 times. So the one was Cario Mart. The other one was with my fiance when we just first started dating, right? And we were chilling back. I don't remember what we were drinking, but we were drinking something, and we ended up watching a show together. We were having not buffalo wings. We were having Wingstop wings, some boneless ones, because fuck eating the bones. I don't see what's the point of doing that. But we were eating Wingstop wings and drinking alcohol, and we just ate so much and drank so much alcohol that we ended up taking turns taking care of each other, throwing up inside the hotel toilet, because we were staying at a hotel at the time, since I was still lived on post. But we were taking care of each other, just constantly throwing up, and the memory of Wingstop still clear in my fiance's brain. But she doesn't drink that much alcohol anymore, only on occasion. That was an interesting experience, especially a first dating experience. Good times, good times. Oh, that's weird. The wormhole's placed differently. I wonder what's going on with this thing. Something weird's going on with the server here, because the wormhole is placed at a very peculiar angle and a lot closer to the rings that should have been. Huh. Weird. Drinking stories. Good times, good times. Hopefully I'll have more drinking stories. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to say. Drinking stories, but I don't have any at the moment. But maybe in the future I will. Who knows? I'm starting to push 30, so I shouldn't be drinking as much. We'll see, we'll see. Unknown, if you if you had a choice, right? If you had to choose between all the stuff in Nier Automata, what's the one thing that you would want to keep in real life? It can't be the automatas themselves, but it could be any one item from Nier. What item would you bring to real life for yours to keep? Near one of my favorite tactics, I'd auto-lock my enemies with my gun in a circle and slowly wither a tougher enemy's health. Like I'm rank 48, I use the tactic against 80 and above. Hey, it's effective. What you're basically doing right there is guerrilla tactics. You whittle them down at a safe distance, and if you're ever in a tough situation, you got that distance so you can immediately jump away into safety. So yeah, that's a very solid tactic. That's literally what people in Vietnam use to take down the U.S. So it's a very, very useful tactic. Definitely keep using it. Let's see, the Yorha flight unit. Was that the mech from that we were talking about earlier? God, my memory's so bad. Yorha flight unit. Yeah, it is. That is such a cool thing. Oh, that is so cool. I would definitely take that too. You know, I haven't played all the games, so I don't know. I'd probably pick something different, but that thing is just so fucking cool. Imagine just strapping that thing on and, oh, you're off to the races to go wherever the fuck you want. It's so cool. Let's go back to Hurston and do some ground missions there. Curious to see how well this goes. I'll do a couple of ground missions, maybe one or two, and then we'll end the night off on a good note. Maybe 3. Let's see how many we can do. Time to take another shot here. Ugh. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I even cooled this thing down, it still tastes nasty. Here's the thing though, no? And the issue with you having that Yorha flight unit, you will probably be detected by you'll be detected by radar and other jet detection systems that are on jets themselves, and you'll probably be chased down. You'll be able to take them out for sure, but you'll have your eyes on your ass if you were to have that thing flying around. I'm so freaking sorry. I haven't been busy with stuff. Oh, Halo. Here's the thing, Halo. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad that you're even here. Like, I was starting to think, like, oh, he probably just left and he went to go do, like, explore other things and see what other people are watching, which I'm okay with. But I'm just glad to have you here. Like, having you chill out with me. I'm glad to have just people to hang around with. I'm happy about that. Like, I don't have a lot of friends anymore nowadays. I'm just like chilling by myself, playing video games with my fiance and all that. I don't really get a chance to hang out with a lot of people. That's why I really just started this channel, is to entertain people and hang out with others. But just you being here, no, there's no need to be sorry. Just you being here just makes me happy. So there's no need to be sorry. It's okay to be busy. Life comes first. Life always comes first. There's things that needs to get done, so they need to be done. I will always be here, unless I die, you know. That could happen. There's a lot of terrible drivers here in Texas lately. But I'm just what I'm trying to say is I'm glad you're here, so there's no need to be sorry about, like, just going away for a bit. It's okay. It's all right. You don't have to worry about that too much. Let's see, there's a stealth version of the unit, and there's a size of a pickup truck. I mean, that's got to be a Tinker design, so I could see that. But, like, I just imagine, like, strapping myself to the back of a pickup truck and literally just flying at the speed of sound with it. That's silly. Oh, God. Yeah, that is nice for sure. Yeah. All right, so since there are different versions, what's the version unknown that you would choose, right? What's the specific version of that mech unit that you would choose? Also, Halo. Don't know if you're into mechs, but me and Unknown were talking about this on a couple of streams ago. But have you heard of the game Mecha Break? Just want to know if you ever heard of that. Because if you haven't, I think you should give it a try. If you like mechs, you should definitely give that game a try. It's like it reminds me of. It's a hero shooter kind of thing again. Really annoyed that it has to be a hero shooter of all things. You don't get to fully customize your mechs, but it is a pretty good game. It is a pretty good game to play. And it is the first game that I've ever reached platinum rank on any fucking ranked version of a video game, which is really saying something. I think for me at least, because goddamn, I'm terrible at video games when it comes to that PvP kind of stuff. But it is a good game. Something that you should check out to see if you like it. Let's see, the one that has active camo. Oh, okay, yeah. That way you're a lot harder to spot around. Let's see, mercenary. I do not want to do these Fox Orchard 400. I needs assistance. I don't want to do any of these. Well, looks like I have no choice. Let's see, halt illegal surveillance. Legal network has been detected in Comaray. No thank you. Expel outlaws. Yeah, I'll do this instead. I'll take care of the outlaws. 58,000, that's fine by me. Where is the location? Starting to speak with a French accent. Contracts. Track this one. Ooh, okay, so you're here, you're just not on an actual location. There you are. Let's go warp to you. Oh yeah, I was playing that Saturday night, and I might freaking nightmare of a. I made a nightmare of a freaking character. Yeah, I've been starting to see a lot of people. You know, well, I would like to go the Guna route, but my fiance would not like me to go the Guna route, so I just made one that tries to look as close to me as possible. But I've seen a lot of very Gunner style characters, but I've also seen the nightmare creatures that people make. It is fucking funny. Every time I gear up for a match and I see someone looking like that, it's just so hilarious to see. So I'm a little bit curious to see what yours looks like. And congrats. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully I can reach the highest tier, which is indestructible, but that's going to take some time, so I'll have to see. The thing I like more about Nier Automata mechs is there are more realistic where you could build one IRL. Really? You know, that's... I like that. That reminds me of how Star Citizen design ships. They want them to be as realistic as possible, as if you would actually be able to make them themselves, to make it more realistic. That's nice. I like that. You know what? Maybe if AI gets capable enough, we can make our own little flight mechs just like that too in the future. Maybe it will be within our time frame. Who knows? What the hell's that? I do not recognize that. Oh, they're landing pads. Okay, I thought that was like a new ship out of nowhere. God, it's starting to confuse me. What do we have? A constellation. Ooh, I thought this was a little database or something. No, this is one of those. Oh dear God, this is gonna go terribly. This is one of those places. Okay, well, if we're going to a distribution center, so be it. I should have read the fine print. That's my mistake. God damn it. I should have read the logs. When I play Mecha Break, I'm going to make my mech look like a Mega XLR. I read your message earlier. I didn't read it out loud because I wanted to actually look myself to see if I actually knew. And that shit fucking brought back memories. I'm just now seeing the images of it. I remember I used to watch that show as a kid. That's probably where the start of my mech fantasies started coming from. But God, it's been I didn't recognize the name at first, but holy shit, that was a blast from the past. I remember watching that a long time ago. Seeing mechs fight giant other mechs and other monsters too. I don't think I'll go with the like flame design or the paint scheme, but God, I wish you luck trying to make it look exactly like that. That's gonna be extremely difficult, but I'm all for it. If you actually do make it, I gotta create a Discord for it, this channel. But if you do actually make it, let me know. I really want to see it. I'm curious. You know, let's awkwardly plant this right over where the small landing bays are, just to be stupid. I have an excuse of being slightly inebriated, or I'm not really, but we're going to use that as an excuse, even though it's not true. There we go. As far as how I feel about Mecha Break, it's perfectly fine. The gameplay's solid, but the microtransactions are really bad, and the menus are bad because of it. Yeah, I can agree with that. The amount of microtransactions are surprising, to say the least. It's a lot of the stuff is earnable, but the thing is, to get to the earnable stuff, you have to complete like nearly impossible achievements. So customization is very difficult for casual players, and to even do such a thing, you would actually have to spend money just to get the microtransaction stuff. It's really you know what, here's the thing, like Armor Core 6 Mega XLR. Okay, I'll look that up real quick. A quick little tangent. The thing is, oh, I thought that was my ship being shot at. Let me see. Armored Core 6 Mega XLR. Oh, shit. Very well designed. It looks exactly like it, you know, without the whole guns and shit going on. But yeah, that is possible. Hopefully it'll be just as easy to do in Mecha Break. But the customization can be a little not complicated. It's actually very simple, but it's very limited, is what I meant to say. The problem I have with the microtransactions, right? There's an issue. It's free to play, so there has to be some microtransactions after all, right? Holy hell, that is some beautiful armor. Don't mind if I partake in this real quick. I haven't seen this armor in such a long time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of you. Is there a button I can use to just swap this out? I know there's like a way to do it, but I don't know how. Oh, hello, random person. I'll clear you out first before I die. I'll just kidnap one of your bodies later. I'll do that. But when it comes to the microtransactions, right? There's got to be some. It would have been nice if it was just like, oh, $3 or $5 microtransactions. The thing is, when it comes to the Ace pilots, right? They're like 50, no, they're not 50, but they're pretty much 50 fucking dollars. They're 45 or 40, yeah, 45, I think, just for an Ace pilot. And that is just for a set of skins. It's 45 fucking dollars. That's the price of a brand new game. That's the price of a starter ship in Star Citizen. That is a lot just for a character model, and then like a different like a slightly different design to the mech. Because when I look at it, the mech design for the Falcon Ace combat thing, it just comes with a little couple customization for like the animations and stuff, but the model is basically this. Oh, hello, Mr. T-Pose. But the model is basically the same. So you're basically spending $45 just to have a different looking female character that you could probably make yourself. It's just you won't get the hair, right? But it's like, it's $45 just for literally nothing. And once the game goes down, eventually you'll spend that $45 for nothing as well. So it's like it's just a waste. It's just a major waste. They could do so much cooler things. And it also is disappointing because they have like some kind of battle pass system, but they don't show you what's going to be in the pass for you to actually obtain. So you're forced to buy it to actually see what is in the pass itself. Very, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. There's an old school mech anime y'all might like, Blue Gender. I've never heard of that. I'll have to take a look and see what that is. But yeah, okay, that is probably my ship getting blown to bits. Fuck. But I've never heard of that anime before. I'll have to give that a try. See what that's like. Let's jump down here. Hopefully no one's below me. Nope, thank goodness. Yeah, that is really bad. I've heard of Blue Gender, but never seen it. I've never heard of it before. I'll have to take a look. If you've heard about it, it must be... Yeah, my ship is definitely gone. But if you've heard about it, it must be good. To have ears on something means that there's some... There's not just some. There's a good level of intrigue about the show. Why is all the... Why are all the NPCs T-posing here? Okay, you're... Oh, what the fuck is... what the hell is going on today? Oh boy. Oh, here we go again. Hello! I see you're a part of the religion of T-pose. Welcome, brother, welcome. If I could T-pose along with you, I would do the same. Oh. I see. You renounced your religion. I'm going to have to personally end you. I do not apologize. I'm going to die here. Fuck, shit. Why am I not healed? Why am I at 0? Oh my god. This game can get so interesting and so annoying at the same time. I swear. And yeah, that price is really bad. Yeah, no, it is. It's a really... That's a terrible price. $45 just for a skin. Wait, you know what? Because I'm talking about this, it frustrates me so. I'm going to drink out of frustration here. Not really, but... $45. Just to have a barely different skin of a mech and to just have... What, a different hairstyle for a character? It's... And what, a little jacket on the back? A couple of different animations. It's not worth that price. It really isn't. I really hope not a lot of people bought that and they actually reduce it. It would be better, like, it'd be more acceptable if it was just, what, $20 for the Ace pilots? But no, it's 40. Or that may be just me saying it after hindsight and shit, but that is way too high of a price. Shit, this is gonna be a long flight back. Okay, we'll try to complete this mission at the minimum before we end the stream. We're not ending the stream before we complete the storehouse mission. We're gonna fly all the way the fuck back there. Ooh, did I actually respawn any ships? Huh. I did not think about that. Fuck. I hope I did. There's only one way to find out. Hello, goodbye. This is the wrong way. Where am I going? What you're carrying. What is that? Just a bunch of waste? Okay. Someone's doing some kind of garbage disposal job over there. But yeah, I love the gameplay too. The gameplay is solid. You know what? Mecha Break's gameplay reminds me of the old-fashioned... That arcade. The old mech arcade game. That's where it all started. That's where my true love of mech started. Because I actually got to be able to manage one. But that's what the gameplay reminds me of. Especially... I love playing the mech Elysius because it reminds me of Gundam stuff. And especially because it's such a well-rounded mech that I could play any role that I want to play in. So I love playing in Elysius. God, I have to respawn everything. Alright, we'll try to respawn the town real quick. I'll do a couple of jumps and hopefully get to the location without blowing up too quickly. We'll wait 3 minutes here. But I like playing Elysians because it's well-rounded, and I could go up against any character or any other mech, but if I get in a 2v2, I'm basically screwed. But I really like... I've been stuck playing Mecha Break because it just feels like that old arcade game I used to play as a kid. It's just so fun. There's a mech mechanic simulator? Hold on a minute. I know there's a simulator for a lot of things, but I didn't hear about this kind of simulator. Mech mechanic simulator. Hold the phone. What do we have here? Oh, that kind of looks like a Titanfall mech. Is this recent or is this old? It looks like something fairly new. Looking through the images though, it looks a little bit old. Maybe that's just the art style. Let me see. Mech Mechanic Simulator. Okay, so it is released. It is $20. Let's see. Remanufacture and renew the parts. Okay. Here's the thing though. Do I actually get to pilot the mech? Because if I can't pilot the mech, then there's no point. Like half of the experience, one is being able to customize and design your own style of mech, right? Like that's one of the big keys when it comes to anything regarding mechs, making it your own. The second biggest thing is being actually able to pilot the thing. And actually, or God, I keep saying actually so much, I need to stop that. And being able to move around and use the thing. Like being in the seat itself, or at least as close to it as possible. Like if I can't do that, then I'll be extremely disappointed. Oh, speaking of mechs, I completely forgot this thing was still here. Hello. Really disappointed I can't repair you, but still, it is nice to have you in the hangar just to look cool. One day. I'll have to earn one of these so hard. It's gonna take us such a long time, but I need to. I need to not only earn that, I need to earn like... I really wish... I regret not being able to buy the mech suit from the original concept that CRG put out. I really hope I can get an opportunity to buy that again once it actually comes out, because that shit looks so cool. That design's so much better than what we have right now. Hopefully they bring it back out. I'll see though, I'll see. While we wait, I'm trying to bring out one of my things. The thing from CitizenCon. I wanted to see what it looked... Not CitizenCon, the thing from... a thing that I got from Bar Citizen. I wanted to see what that looked like, but there's just so much of this extra crap. Alright, I think it's an other... I think it's just hidden beyond all the giant wall of fuses that I bought. Dear God, how many fuses did I buy? It's like I'm a hoarder when it comes to fuses. High-end table. No, is it a container, sustenance, vehicles? No. Huh, where is that thing? Where is the hologram? I wanted to see it. I haven't actually brought it out yet. As far as I know, it's like a car mechanic sim, so yeah, you could probably use it. Oh, okay. Alright. Then yeah, that's cool. That is cool. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out on the Steam page. Let's see. It still tastes so nasty. I don't know why I'm still drinking this. Let's see, it should be under other... Got the tables and everything, the chairs, all the other shit. Where is it? Yeah, I bought way too many fuses. Holy hell. It's taken up all of my space for my hangar customizations. How many fuses did I fucking buy? Oh dear God. I can't wait for the change in the inventory system because it will probably fix this huge fuse issue. There should be an option to just like right click and store everything immediately, but there isn't. Let's see. That's the toolbox. The best in show. Placeholders that are invisible. Where could it be? Want to test it out. Citizen Con trophy. Where is it? Illuminalia cookie jar. Posters. More trophies. If I could go on eBay right now and buy all the trophies for Star Citizen, I would, but that's just so expensive. Valkar statue. Ah, here we are. There. Oh, okay, there it is. A lot smaller than I thought it was. I thought this would be a lot larger. Where is it? There you are. Huh. Hello, little hologram. You know, I do not mind this. I like the fact that it's smaller. It means I can place it inside ships. You know what? That is not bad. That is not bad. It's not as cool as the whole Banu cube and the little the little fidget spinner thing that they had during previous Bar Citizens, but still, that is pretty nice. That is very nice. I like that. That's pretty cool. See, you should be able to stack fuses now. I should. But with the amount of fuses that I have, I feel like it would take forever to do so. I would literally have to take an entire day off to just stack them myself. Unless there's like a quick keybind I could do to stack them all in one go. Do you happen to know of anything like that? Or is that just not feasible yet? I mean, I'm sure I could just drag and drop, but that would just take hours. You know, I could. You know what I could do? I could store them all into my ship and just abandon ship somewhere. I could do something stupid like that. Let's see. The talent should be up and available. Let's see. Oh, attack is available. It would reduce the cost of jumping over and over again, so we'll just go with this. Hopefully we'll be able to go through the jump point without being pushed back out into Pyro again. Still don't know what's causing that issue. But hopefully. I don't think that is a thing, sadly. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Hopefully, if you haven't seen the new UI system, they're supposed to be having a new inventory management system. They'll have that feature so you can stack all of the same item in one spot. But if you haven't seen the new UI features that they're coming out with, you should take a look. It looks pretty nice. Like it looks so much more organized and so much better to navigate when it comes to the inventory management. Also, as a warning to y'all that are going to play the Nier, there are missions that you can go on for hours without the ability to save. You have been warned. Hey, it wouldn't be a good game if there wasn't terrible consequences, right? There should be some instances where, at the very least, you could pause. Even though you can't save and stuff, at the very least, pause is a function. If there was no pause during any of those, I would probably lose my mind. Nier you could play as a casual player, luckily. Like, you could play that casually. But if there was no pause function, then, dear God, that would be terrible. Because there's just so many things that go on in life that you just cannot pause for. And so you would need to pause your game, but if you could not pause during hours-long stretches, that would really suck. Alright, let's go for attempt number 2 of clearing the storehouse. Take another long trip, but hopefully we can clear it out. And if not, at the very least, hopefully we could respawn before the ship fully explodes again, like it did earlier. Alright, power everything on again. God, I can't wait to get rid of this ship. I really, really can't wait. It was a cool idea at all. It's like an AC-130, but it's not ready. A very good concept for the ship. It's just, you'd think it'd be more durable. you'd think it would be way more durable of a ship. But it's not. Very weak, easy to destroy. Let's see, Pyro Gateway. One of these days, once we gather a lot of people to watch the stream and stuff, I would like to have a really drunk stream where I just fucking get hammered and just hang out with everyone. See what happens. See how badly I play as a gamer. I don't recall ever playing video games while being extremely drunk, other than Cario Mart. I wasn't even extremely drunk then. I was just extremely sick from drinking all that beer. That'd be a fun time. Let's go straight to Stanton. Also, I like the fact that when you use an emote in the game before you fight, you get state buff. You get status buffs. Really? That's something. That is something I did not know was a thing. I've never heard of a video game that has done that before. People just, emote for fun and to like communicate or like communicate a challenge or just to be a dick to one another. Just another form of communication. But that's the first time that I've ever heard a video game using emotes as a status buff. If that were for like multiplayer, obviously that would be too overpowered. That would just make things, unless you did it different, unless everyone got the emotes and did everything differently, like each one had their own kind of status buff. But that is interesting, specifically because it's a single player game. Aside from when it's primarily a single player game, so normally you wouldn't have that kind of thing. Like, it would make no sense. But that is very interesting. That is a unique mechanic. Nier was ahead of its time. It did a lot of different things that no other games do. Huh. That could be fun? Yeah, no, that would be fun. Just being drunk off my ass. Having a chill time. I also forgot that another reason I started up this channel was to hopefully one day be able to make Markiplier, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Hopefully I'll still be alive by the time this channel grows. Okay, so slightly long message. Oh, sorry for interrupting all your previous typing then for this message. But I've been trying to say this, but I have been so busy. I started streaming on Tuesday on Twitch. Oh, okay, on Wednesday and Friday as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. What have you been streaming so far? If you don't mind me asking. I'm curious. What have you been streaming on? Or what have you been streaming so far? Let's get out of the seat here. Make sure I made my spawn point in case I can actually respawn. I'm streaming Star Citizen on Wednesday and Retrograms on Friday every week. Oh, okay, alright. Nice, very, very nice. Let's go and open this. What's the Twitch channel called? I'll have to watch you every now and again, whenever I got the time to do so. If it's around this time, I probably won't, because usually around 7 to 10 o'clock, 7 to even 12 if possible, I try to DoorDash to make some extra money. But if I can get a chance to catch you on stream, I would definitely like to do so. So please do drop your stream in the chat. I would like to know. Drop it, Halo. I will apologize ahead of time, since again I will be door dashing a lot of times, so I don't know if I'll be able to drop in all the time. But if I can get a chance to watch you every now and again, I would love to do so. See, I do space trucking on Star Citizen, and the first retro game I want to do is Medieval for the PlayStation 1. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. I never heard of Medieval before. And I used to own a PlayStation 1. Let's see. PlayStation 1. Oh, dear God. No, I was thinking of something different. Okay. I've seen this game before. I don't remember shit. But nice. Very nice. Holy shit, this game's selling for a lot lately. It should not be selling for that much. But nice, very nice. Yeah, drop the channel name. Drop the Twitch name. We have to know. We want to support you, so let us know. Let us know. You have a different name on Twitch, so you'll know it's me. Okay, alright, yeah. Drop the name, Halo. We have to let us know. That way I could at the very least have your channel unavailable, so that way when I can watch, I'll be able to. Ooh, it's nasty. Okay, the music's a little off key there, but that's fine. Let's see, no hostiles within the AO. Or not, this isn't an AO, but within the area. Ooh, do not like the look of that Hornet. Last time I remember, a Hornet fucked me up when I was trying to go through here. He is like right next to me. Please don't hurt me. Thank you. What about you? Mirai? Please don't hurt me either. I would appreciate not dying today. Interstellar Vision. Ooh, that's a good name. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna use my phone here to try to find it. Twitch. Interstellar Vision. Okay, let's try doing this while I slowly ballet myself around like an idiot. Interstellar. Oh, Interstellar Vision. Interstellar Vision. Okay, there we go. I'll have to look you up on Twitch directly. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take a quick little screenshot with my phone here, so that way when we're done streaming, I will go and look it up on the side on my web browser here, so that way I can actually see the channel. Because when I'm trying to look it up on Google, it's probably not popping up because I'm sure Google doesn't want to share the smallest channels for whatever reason. You do a tiny quick Google search. But yeah, I'll drop by. You said, let's see, Tuesday. Let me take a screenshot of that as well so I know the times. That way, hopefully, I can watch. Hopefully, I'll be able to drop by. So the next one you should be streaming will be Tuesday. So I'll keep a close eye out. I'll keep a close eye out. So yeah, hello. Let's see our Pisces. Interstellar Vision. Okay. Just hope that my fingers don't screw up the typing when I try to find you. Alright. Screenshots have been taken. I'll be sure to take a look. And hopefully I can remember my Twitch login, because it's been a while since I logged into Twitch before. But yeah, definitely come in and check you out. Hopefully I'll have time when I do. Just don't know when. No talking about sad stuff. No talking about that, so we'll avoid talking about that. But yeah, I'll check you out, see what you're doing, see how you're playing. Just hang in there, chill out, hang with you, see how the stream's going, and see definitely see how these old retro games play, because I haven't played one in a while. But yeah, thank you for sharing. Can't wait to see how your streams go. Great to use an IRL photo. I recommend using something else to avoid doxing. Yeah, definitely do that. If you can, Halo, definitely. From what Unknown's saying, it would be a good decision to avoid using like an IRL photo. Even if it's not your own, it may cause issues in the future. But definitely switch to a different face, unless that's how you want to run the channel. Just know that it is a little bit dangerous to have your own personal photo out there, unless you're like already extremely well known to the public. Because I have planned on avoiding... Because me and Unknown have the same idea. I would like to avoid my face being shown as much as possible. So I plan on changing the channel icon to be like something hand-drawn, so that way it doesn't look like me in the slightest. But definitely be careful, because there are a lot of bad actors online. I'm going to be pushed down to Pyro again, aren't I? Right. Right. No. Okay. Not this time. Alright. Hallelujah. Thank fucking goodness. Scroll all the way out. Shit. Wish it wouldn't keep putting the marker on my dead corpse here. There we go. Let's see. No, I'm getting commissions done currently. Ah, okay, very nice, very good, very good. It will still be me, but a drawn version of me. All right, good, very good. Okay, that's my biggest concern, is that, especially for smaller creators, because eventually, if you do become big, you'll eventually have to show your face, right? You could do your best, but at some point it's just going to come out. People will start learning what you actually look like. But at the early stages, it's best to enjoy your peace and quiet as long as possible. That way you can avoid all the trouble and the hassle of other people trying to mess with you. But that's good. I'm glad to see you're getting a commission done for you. Especially if Kiwi farms exist. Kiwi farms are known for doxing people, whether innocent or not. They love doxing people they don't like. Really? I guess then Kiwi farms is a hacker group of sorts. Let's see, Kiwi farms. Huh. Formerly known as forums, is a web forum based on facilitating discussions and harassment of online figures. That is fucked up. Why would anyone do that? I mean, unless it's sort of like vigilanteism, but it can be so misused so easily. So I'm okay. I'm slightly okay if it's being used on like actually bad people, but that could hurt innocent people so easily. Just the constant harassment from random people online. That's terrible. I didn't even know that existed. That's awful. Hopefully all of us won't ever run into a situation where we have to deal with Kiwi farms. Because that's just harassing people online for just being online and just making people have a good time. That's not good. Here's the hoping, I'm going to take another shot here, but here's the hoping we never run into dealing with harassment from Kiwi farms or anyone else similar to that. My streams are showing my face already during the streams, but it is good advice. Yeah, if it's already out there, it's too late, right? But at least when it comes to my policy, when it comes to the internet, the less people know what I look like, the better. Or who I look like. That way I can avoid as much trouble as possible. Enjoy my peace and quiet while I can. But damn, Jesus Christ, Kiwi farms. It's more like a wild version of 4chan. 4chan's already wild enough as is. To think there's something even worse than 4chan is a little disturbing, but there's always worse out there. I'm sure there's probably a forum out there on the dark web dedicated to like killing people or something. It would not surprise me. They do vigilante stuff, but also got witch hunts a lot. Yeah, that's my biggest concern, because I mean, vigilante, yeah, it's for a good cause, but just like on all kinds of shit, sometimes it just can get misplaced and abused very easily, because People with power, just like what's going on with the whole Epstein shit we were talking about earlier. People with power will abuse that power. Unless it's for someone else, they will always abuse that power for their own personal gain. They do more witch hunts than doing good. Yeah, here's the... I'm gonna take another shot. Here's the hoping that all of us never have to deal with that bullshit. Here's the hoping. Oh god, that went up my nose. Fuck. That was not good. Ooh, hopefully that's not a bad omen. Its owner is known for when you call out his BS, he'll call you a pedophile. Ugh. Sounds like something that he's projecting himself, honestly. I mean, if you... Unless they're, like, slinging accusations of the third person being a pedophile and he just randomly blurts it out, it sounds like they're the pedophile themselves a little bit, honestly. Ooh, boy. Sally, my voice is not super emotive, so I don't think it would as well faceless. Well, that's when it comes to emoting, right? Like emoting your voice. I don't know how emotive my voice is. I hate my voice like a shit ton. But it just comes, I think personally it comes with practice over time. Not just practice, but like going out and putting yourself out there and then expressing yourself over time is what helps emote your voice. It's not something you do instantly. I used to be an extremely shy kid. Like I took stranger danger to the extreme. I would not even talk to kids my own age back then because I just stranger danger. I took it to heart, and I would avoid talking to people as much or hanging out with people as much as possible. So when it comes to emoting your voice, I think really it just takes time. Eventually you'll start to do it without realizing. But over time while you're streaming, you'll learn to have that. Even if you don't have it, like it doesn't adapt over time. People like those who don't have an emotive voice either. Sometimes for people, an emotive voice can be very annoying. Oh shit, I'm upside down, what the hell? There are people like, I don't remember his name. It was a cooking channel that I watch every now and again on shorts where he just doesn't really have an emotive voice. But because it's not emotive, it's interesting because it's something different that people don't usually watch all the time because there's just too many people that have an emotive voice on YouTube and all other social media. So it's okay to have a non-emotive voice. In fact, it may be an advantage for you. Also, a non-emotive voice creates a more serious tone. So it could be like a more serious character figure. So yeah, you can't just think of the downsides when it comes to who you are. You gotta think of the upsides and what you can use to your advantage for it. Like for me, being an idiot. I'm very forgetful. I'm stupid and I'm bad at playing video games at times. And so it leads to very interesting outcomes and things that can happen. So you just gotta think of the positives about yourself and see what you can do with them. And hopefully this fucking turret doesn't shoot me up to shit in the meantime while I try to do the same landing maneuver again. Let's go ahead and park this the same way I did last time. And hope for a different outcome, which probably won't happen because I'm stupid. Ooh, how badly did I land this time? Where the fuck am I? Oh, I parked really badly this time. Okay. Let's see. Its owner also really hates anime and VTubers to the point where he'll call you a PDF for being a fan of anime or VTubers or just like going to Japan. Okay, yeah, that's just a guy who doesn't have a life. That's just a guy who doesn't have a life and just wants to enforce their ideals onto others. Like the thing that you hate the most. Sounds like someone that just wants to force his ideal upon others. Kind of like what Hitler wanted to do, where he wanted to enforce his ideals onto the entirety of the world. That's what this guy's starting to sound like a little bit. I don't mean to reference him to be similar to Hitler. Hitler is like a billion times worse, but sounds like he's just trying to enforce his own beliefs onto others in a very shitty way. And that is not how I parked my ship earlier. What the hell is going on with you? Are you just as stupid as me and my dog? Because it's starting to seem that way. It's really starting to seem that way. Maybe I'm not just the only stupid one here. Maybe it's all my vehicles. Alright, I forgot there's another side to the door. Whoops, daisy. Wrong gun again. Let's see. Where is my... That's my pistol. Where the fuck did my gun go? Did I seriously just lose my gun? Shit, I lost my gun. Okay. I guess it's downstairs somewhere. At least I still have this thing. Let's see. Future Canoe. I love that guy. Yeah, no, I love that guy too. He's really nice and nonchalant. He's very chill and very chill, unlike all the NPCs who have subscribed to the religion of T-pose here. Okay. Please don't hurt me. I'm just a passerby. Hello. Hello, random civilian. I'm just a... I kind of want to kill you and kidnap your clothes. I'm not going to lie. It's the most normal clothes I've seen so far. Oh, shit. Gotta run. Security's here. Gotta get out of here. Oh, yeah, Future Canoe is really cool. He got some nice videos, too. It's very nice, relaxing. It's nice to relax and listen to his voice as well, because it's just nice, soft, mellow-tone. And then you could just, you can learn some cooking things too to see if the recipes are actually valid or not, since he does it himself. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind some free ammo. I'm just gonna avoid you guys. It looks like you guys aren't violent. Maybe because I killed one of the security guards earlier that you guys became violent. Maybe I was actually the bad guy for a second there. It's starting to make a little more sense now. Maybe I was actually causing problems. Whoops, daisy. My bad. The funny thing about him is his past has come to haunt him. It was discovered that the owner of that was grooming a minor when he was... She was... Yeah, so it's literally him just projecting. It's literally him projecting his own faults onto others. Okay. Yeah, that's no bueno. That is no bueno. Considering, right, it seems like he's well known in the space. Like, people know who this guy is. You'd think there'd be some kind of, like, restraining order or some kind of arrest made for harassment. Oh, God. This tastes worse when it's warm. Yeah. Oh, God. Don't know why I'm still drinking this, but I gotta finish it. I gotta finish what I started. Yeah, hopefully that kind of guy, you know, gets what's coming to him and he gets arrested for harassment, because that's just not cool. It is not cool at all. Reminds me of EDP 445 and how he never learns his lesson. Are you talking about the whole cupcake guy? Is that... Am I getting the right guy here? EDP is the cupcake guy. He was just there for a cupcake. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I think I got the right guy, but I'm not sure. Again, bad memory. Really bad memory. Hello. Okay. Yeah, definitely need to fix the server connections here. Oh, out of bullets. Oh, you're fucking me. You literally fucked me with a shotgun. Jesus Christ. Okay. Time for round 3. If he didn't go after the famous VTuber, after a famous VTuber, people wanted to dig up his past. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm really sure. Just don't be a dick to people. That's the key thing about the internet. Just don't be a dick to people. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, the cupcakes, man. 100%. Okay, yeah, I got the right guy. Oh, I'm just here for a cupcake, man. That's all I'm here for. So stupid. Oh, it's so bad. You know, this is starting to remind me of more shit. This is more shit that's reminding me of for a YouTube drama, right? So I believe Vitaly was arrested recently. Maybe it was Vitaly or it was someone else, but someone was arrested for claiming that someone was being a pedophile, right? But in reality they weren't, and the false allegations really screwed up the guy's life. I think that happened recently. I don't remember which YouTuber it was. Shit, I'm really gonna have to fly this thing back into place. Okay. Don't remember which YouTuber it was exactly, but they're like in major trouble for causing that. There are pedophiles out in the world, but you just can't start fucking claiming everyone is, because it just starts causing problems. Yeah, there's so many crazy things going on. Oh, the whole EDP situation is fucking hilarious. Just here for, like, of all the excuses you can make, right? Like, all the things, oh, I'm just here to pick up, I don't know, a fucking cousin or something. Like, that would be a lot more believable than a fucking cupcake. Like, what in your right mind thought, oh, cupcake, yeah, that's the best excuse I can make. Like, if you're gonna be such a dirtbag, at least be smart about it. Give yourself some kind of credibility. You know what? Luckily, they're not. Luckily, people like that are not smart. Luckily, they're not smart, so at the very least, we can catch them before actual harm is done. Or catch them so that way no more harm is done. That's the one thing I should say, because they probably did commit some very heinous acts before being caught. But yeah, that was so dumb. Do you know how little that narrows it down? No, it doesn't narrow it down at all. I'm sure, but like I can't remember. The thing is, my memory's so bad. I can't remember shit. All the stuff goes through my brain, but because of some of my disabilities, I can't remember shit that well anymore. It probably doesn't help that I hit my head against like the sharp corners of a military transport truck so many times during field exercises. But yeah, I can't really remember all that well. So sorry I can't remember the name that well, but I know it's happened recently. That's the best I can do, unfortunately. Let me see. What if I tried looking it up? Let me see if I can look it up real quick while I go downstairs here. This is a safe zone, so no one's here to kill me unless I start trying to kill them. Just go over here, go outside real quick, and then we'll try looking it up. Alright, let's see here. See, that was 16 years ago. That's wrong. No, it definitely wasn't Vitaly. That's my fault. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a small, like, I think it was a budding YouTube channel. A completely new one. I apologize, Vitaly. He's probably getting arrested for something else. I think Vitaly's getting arrested for something. What was I thinking Vitaly was getting arrested? Oh, right. He was arrested in the Philippines for being an asshole. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, that's what you get for being an asshole. The Filipino jails are no fucking joke, especially after Rodrigo Duterte took over there. He's gonna need all the luck he get. Oh, what was it? Let's see. Falsely accused man of being a child predator. It seems like it's happening a lot lately. Ah, here we go. I mean, there's predator hunting happening going on in 2025 Massachusetts. So Vitali was doing that kind of shit recently, but I think he was spot on who he was hunting down. Let's see. Here's the one I was thinking of. So it was the Massachusetts students. There was a couple of Massachusetts students, according here to Google Gemini, right? But there is another log here. Let me see. Let me actually... I don't want to watch the full fucking video. Worcestershire students. So it's over in Worcestershire. Worcestershire students in court for charges after TikTok plot to catch a predator falsely accused man on Twitter. Oh, right. So a couple of Manchester students, right? They wanted to do like a... They want to do a whole thing on TikTok for hunting down predators. And they tried to... It's so stupid. They try to lure in predators on Tinder, right? For a girl. Like, they create a whole fake profile and everything to try to catch predators on Tinder. But the Tinder profile is for an 18-year-old, right? You can't be... You're not supposed to be, but it happens to people, right? Where they, like, lie about their age. But... they made the account to be an 18-year-old, and it's these couple of guys over at Worcester, a couple of students. Oh, hello. That should not be there. But a couple of Worcester students trying to hunt down predators, and they they use Tinder of all things with a page of an 18-year-old, but that's the legal age. So they did this whole thing, and now they're in court about it because they try to accuse this guy of being a child predator when he was, just trying to find an 18-year-old to date. I don't remember the guy's age, but that's a whole other discussion whether age is an issue or not when it comes to being after 18 and the distance gap between ages. But they try to say this guy was a child predator on shit for TikTok for clout, but it just severely affected the guy's life and shit. It was so bad to read about. See, that guy exposed... the guy that exposed EDP-44, he botched it to where he exposed and never got arrested. Yeah, that's disappointing. I forgot about that. They botched it so bad that he couldn't get arrested for it. What was it? The fruit of the poisonous tree thing? Yeah, they really fucked that up. The reason why it's happening a lot is because false rarely gets the reason why it's happening a lot because false rarely gets published, so there's a lot of insensitive and falsely accused people. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, I know that you're talking about the college incident. Yes, that one, the college incident. I hate to break it to you, there is a lot of people that think 25 is... Really? People thinking 25 is the age to be a minor. That is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. I am sorry to be... sorry for my French and shit here, but like, really? Of all the age limits to think, that is like the dumbest age limit there. You have to be 18 minimum to be drafted into a war. I don't think you should think 25 of all things is the age of a minor. That's dumb. 17 is the minimum. Like, that is the minimum age of a minor. Not that. That is stupid. Let's go take all my shit back here. Oh boy. The world's getting interesting. Really interesting. Unrelated note, I stream every Wednesday and Friday at 10:30 p.m. to 2:30. Wednesday is the cargo streams on Star Citizen stuff and retro stuff. Okay, taking another picture of this. I heard you say something about Tuesday and just wanted to make sure. Yeah, 25 is dumb. Yeah, no, it is dumb. Let's see. I do stream. Let's see. What is my new streaming schedule now? Since I'm streaming Sunday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It depends on how desperately I need to DoorDash for money. But Tuesday, I do stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday as well. But one of these days, I'll just drop by and see how you're doing, and just I'll cancel the stream for the day, just to hang out with you and see how you're doing on your stream. So that's every once in a while I'll do that, so that way I can take part of your stream, be a part of your community as well, and support you a little bit. So I won't do it a lot because I really want to try to make this channel a big thing, but I'm gonna every now and again I'll like hold off a stream, maybe every other week or so. I'll set off one day of the stream just to hang out with you, see how your stream's doing, and check out what's going on. So I think that'll be my plan. You don't know when I'll drop by. You don't know how. But if I'm not streaming, then you'll know that I'll be dropping by. If you don't mind that is. You don't mind if I drop by and watch a stream every now and again, do you? Yeah, also, there is a lot of people that think people under 5'5" is a minor. It's known on Twitter as height of consent. Oh boy. There's some interesting ideas floating around the world. It's okay to talk about like things and stuff, but like it's okay to talk about it, but it just sounds so stupid to me. Like the logic I can't think of the logic behind that height of all things. Ooh, can I actually take this stuff? I didn't realize this was actual cargo here. Hold on. Can I steal the cargo? You can? Holy shit, Halo, if you didn't know about this, holy shit, you can actually steal the storage stuff here at the depots. You can take all of this. It's going to be one hell of a time to actually take all this crap, but I thought this was just like a visual confirmation stuff. Like it's just there to be visuals. I didn't think you could actually steal all this steel and shit. Okay, that's not how that's supposed to work, but we'll leave it as is. But oh my. All the free money that's just sitting here. Holy shit. Here is something for your stream, Halo. Next time you do that cargo stream, you should do one of these depot missions. Get a fucking vehicle that can store a lot of this shit and just start hijacking everything to sell off to a different corporation. Holy hell. Unfortunately, from the looks of it, it's all just steel, right? But still, this is all literally just free money sitting here. And I don't think, it doesn't appear like just attaching it, right? It doesn't appear that there's like there's an issue with it. Like you won't get accused of like stealing stuff. But then again, I see that someone turned off the comma rate in this location, but still, this is new. I did not know about this. Free money. That's very kind of you. And as long as you're on Sunday, I will gladly join here. All right. Yes, definitely feel free to drop by every Sunday. I will always be happy to have you here. And I'll be waiting to see your next stream whenever I get a chance to hopefully try to see what you're doing. I really do want to see some of the retro gameplay because it's been so long since I played retro games. So yeah, I will definitely drop by. There's also the freckles of consent, the face of consent, the skin tone of consent, the breast size of consent. I'm starting to think some of these are just literal jokes at this point. The breast size of consent, really? There is a known thing as the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. And my fiance was Itty Bitty Titty Committee at some point. You know, I'm not going to talk about her like that. I never Disregard what I just said. She doesn't need to be a part of the streams. Like, I don't understand. The size of the titties determines, like, the consent. That makes no sense. It's the age and the maturity of the person. Like, depending on how you want to deal with the person. Age is the key factor when it comes to consent, and if you want someone mature or not. Unfortunately, it's not a joke. That is so disappointing. I wonder what's going to happen next. Like, boundaries are being pushed to test things, right? That's what it seems like. But there's always consequences to pushing boundaries. There are going to be a lot of people who do not like these ideas and start to just throw them away altogether. So people will just not care about dating life at all. I mean, that's what's currently happening right now. People do not want to care about dating because people are scared. Like, a lot of guys are scared of being accused of PDFs or just being weirdos. And I was really glad I was able to find my fiance to not have to worry about that shit. But it's like, why? It's literally just making things worse. It just makes it a lot more dangerous for people to try to express themselves for just being normal. It's weird. It's really weird. The plan is to commit to a schedule because that is important for both views as well as making sure I keep up with it. Yes. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh. Did I not finish the mission? It says there's still 2 more targets. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. What is happening? Oh boy. Yeah, definitely create a schedule. You definitely want to create a schedule. You want to get used to it. It's like going to the gym. You want to keep a schedule so that way you're consistent with it, so you don't forget, and so you just keep yourself on track the entire time. Oh shit, yeah, I definitely missed someone there. Hold on, gotta go back. So yeah, definitely create a schedule. That is a large factor when it comes to streaming, creating videos and all that. That's why I don't create videos, because I will not be able to be on schedule when making videos. I have too much to do, too little time, and I sleep in way too often. I can't control that, but yeah, I sleep in way too often. There's a lot of people that believes in this stuff. Unfortunately, there is a lot of people that do believe in that stuff. Hopefully, they're in the minority, though, because that is some troubling things to think about. Cause so many problems for just people just trying to relax and be themselves and be normal. There's nothing wrong with being different, but just like affecting people negatively for just trying to be normal is also a problem. Where do I go up from here? Why did I drop down here? This was a mistake. There we go. There are a lot of crappy people out there. Yep, yes there are. Like, I remember people getting mad at the Last of Us remake because they made Ellie's chest a 14-year-old smaller in the remake. Why would people get mad about that? It's a video game character. It's not that serious. It's just a character. And a character that's portrayed to be 14-year-olds. Why would you get mad about chest size? Oh boy. Interesting times we live in, boys. Interesting times. Hello. This is a sneaky bastard. I'm just gonna... Why is this not working? Hello? Why can't... Oh, there we go. Much better. Okay. Alright, mission complete. We actually complete the mission. And I keep saying actually again. God fucking damn it. I gotta slap myself every time I say it now at this point. Holy hell, why is it so hot down here? You see the temperature rising? It's 273 degrees in this little ventilation shaft. What the fuck? Negative 273. What the hell is going on with this place? The sad thing is there are really some creepy guys out there, and most of the time they blend in and they aren't creepy looking. Yeah, a lot of times it's the non-creepy guys or creepy looking guys that are the safe ones. It's really concerning. I mean, that's how we're dealing with this whole Epstein situation here. Is they probably look like normal people on the outside, but they're rich, powerful people who are assholes and creeps on the inside. People say the world is not like that. It's hope you'll find someone, but it takes one false accusation to ruin your life. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It really does just take one false accusation to ruin someone's life nowadays, because everything's just too interconnected. Everything is. You have no choice but to literally change your name and change your fucking DNA so that way you can avoid any issues from a false accusation. Wait, there's my gun. Where the fuck have you been this entire time, buddy? Come back to my hands, please. Like, very easily you can ruin someone's life, and there's rarely ever recompense because the person's life is destroyed, so they don't have the finances to sue you for defamation, or they just don't, because defamations are the hardest lawsuits to win. Like, the most impossible things to win. Fortunately, those people that get mad at someone's height or face, they are not in the minority. I could see the height. I could see the height and face, yeah. Fortunately, that is the case. It's never the personality anymore. It's just height and face. Oh boy. If I took the last shot, that was disgusting. Yeah. It's only going to get worse when they bring Internet ID. I hope they don't do that. I really hope Internet ID isn't... Someone's getting shot at. I really hope they don't bring, like, force... I've been hearing things to where, like, people in government want you to be forced to put your ID on the internet, so that, just to prove that you're over the age of 18 and shit. I used to work in, like, a bit of the cybersecurity, in a cybersecurity sense. Not just for the military, but also for, like, just companies as well. The worst thing you could do is, unless you're doing it for a job... Oh, there goes my ship. It was my ship that they were shooting up. Oh, right, I'm trespassing now. But the worst thing you can ever do is put your ID on there. Unless you're, like, applying for a job online, and you only do it once, or you're, like, paying for specific loans or shit. The worst thing you could ever do is put your fucking ID online in the internet for everyone to see. That is, like, the worst outcome. Because once that shit's out there, you could easily get discovered, it'll lose all your shit, you could get your identity taken and all that. It's like, the least you can put yourself out there, the better. God damn it, I forgot that I was trespassing. People say that tomboy is pedophile. What? That's the whole reason why I fell in love with my fiance, is because she was a tomboy. That's stupid. That's dumb. I love tomboy. That's the whole reason why I love my fiance, is because she is herself a bit of a tomboy. That is dumb. Oh, hello. Just gonna assassinate you so I don't have to worry about you. Oh, I still have to worry about you even though you're supposed to be dying. What the fuck? Bastard. What's going on here? What is this little room? I just stumbled upon this on accident, but I'm curious. Ooh, this would be a nice place to live in a little bit. No beds, but this would be nice to live in. Ooh, does this coffee maker work? No, it does not. We're really gonna add some more coffee makers in the game. That looks like a very disturbing piece of mold that's starting to oilify. Disgusting. Ooh. But yeah, that's a little disappointing. That's the whole reason why I fell in love with my fiance. I'm not a fan of the major cutesy kind of style of girl. I fell in love with my fiance because she's a bit of a tomboy. She's cool. She plays video games. And it's just a fun person to hang out with. So I don't understand why $1 million from a Nigerian prince if I don't give them ID. Well, here's the thing, right? You hack into their systems and you get their ID and deliver it to them. That way they are forced to give you. Because sometimes, you know, the Nigerian prince, Yeah, they like to give you, they want to give you the $1 million, but they need your ID first. But if you give them your ID, they give you extra. I don't know this from personal experience, but my hypothesis is that if you can give them not just your ID, but their own ID, you can get $2 million because they have to pay for the extra million for the other ID. Right? If you just get their ID, then they have no choice because, well, you have 2 IDs to give them. It's not something out of fear, but something out of respect for your craft and just hijacking their shit. I would be fucking surprised if any scammer is still trying to pull that Nigerian prince bullshit, because that is the most well-known thing out there. That will never get anyone ever again. Where the fuck am I? Seriously, where the fuck am I? I just randomly fell down this hole. It looks like a maintenance shaft, and it definitely is looking like a maintenance place, but where the fuck is this? Hello, avoiding you. Where am I? I got lost. Oh, fuck. You're not shooting at me anymore? Okay. Oh, you're the one shooting at me. Okay. You die now. Yeah, that Nigerian prince scam, that should be long dead. I really hope no scammer, at least those who respect their craft of scamming, should never use that Nigerian prince scam. It would be such a disappointment to see anyone still using that. I love that there are content creators that are dedicated to exposing these Twitter freaks. That's a good thing. Have someone keep accountability for other people's actions. There should always be accountability for others' actions. Like, that's the whole principle of society, is at the very minimum, there's accountability for people's actions. Oh, I thought that was one person, like a really large person, but no, that's just 2 people in one. One of them's hunchbacked. Okay. That is a good thing. I deleted my Twitter, Facebook, Insta, and Snapchat about a year ago. Alright, yeah, good. I did something... I didn't delete all my stuff. I should delete my Facebook, because they're doing even more shitty shit than they should be recently. So I should delete my Facebook, but I do want to use Facebook Marketplace to find, like, free upgrade shits for my gun and stuff for other things. So I keep that around, at least for that. But I deleted Facebook off my computer because apparently they were gathering data from other people's computers, or not computers, phones and shit. So yeah, it's a good thing you removed that. Yeah, a lot of social media is becoming not just about social media with people, but social media companies are becoming extremely dangerous with the way they're doing things. It's very disturbing. Oh, you are trying to kill me, so I'll take you out. There we go. Where are we going? This is a nice little adventure. Let's keep going. Let's see what else is going on around these little ducks here before we end the stream tonight. So funny thing about those scams is that they're actually set up to be dumb and obvious. Hold on, I can actually use this? What the fuck? Well, I can't. I could just mount it, but I'm not actually going to use it. Top floor, let's see. Mechanical room, let's go this way. Because if you don't see the writing on the walls that is a scam, then you're dumb enough to take advantage of. You know what? That logically makes sense. If you can't decipher the stupidity of the scam, then you should be scammed in a way, but you really shouldn't be, because that's just an awful thing to do. But I could see that. I could see the logic behind that. That is clever in its own way. Really, really dumb. Really stupid, but it is clever in a sense. I can understand how that is set up like that. I really, really hope. Hello. Oh, okay. So, oh wow, I didn't think you could actually look through these vents. Interesting. I thought they were just vents. I didn't think they were actually holes that you could actually go through. Nice. I really hope no one ever falls for a Nigerian prince scam. Like, that is the default, like, that is Darwinism at its best. Like, if you fall for a Nigerian prince scam, then you really should just just have fallen for it because it's just so dumb. You can't. If you had any semblance of being able to process things, you should not fall for a Nigerian print scam. I got Twitter a few months ago to keep up with the news since it takes a minute to reach YouTube. Also like to keep up with my favorite creators. Ah, yes, very nice. Unfortunately, I won't be using Twitter, so I won't be one of those creators. But nice, very nice. Yeah, it definitely takes a minute to watch the entire videos of news going on YouTube. Ooh, hello, free helmet. Take you for now. Takes a minute to watch videos on YouTube so I can understand that. Ooh, Inquisitor Core White. That is a nice armor piece, but I have no need for it, so you stay away. Or unless I could carry in some of my backpack. They did increase the backpack space size lately. Nope. Definitely too much weight. Damn. Need to get a bigger backpack. What else is going on with this place? I feel like I'm in Aliens isolation, just crawling through the vents. Lucky I have a gaming and Twitter phone and a work phone. God damn, you have all 3 phones. I only had one phone not my entire life. I've only been using one phone for all 3 things. I wish I could do that. Oh, fuck. There we go. Now I actually went through. Where the hell am I? What the fuck? Hello, dead corpse. What is going on here? Send location. Okay, so this is probably for like a missing persons mission. I'm gonna open your storage, see what you have on you. Wanderer boots? Fuck yeah, I'll take some boots. I love boots. Mind if I do? That is fair to keep them separated. Yes, it is really good to keep that shit separated, so that way you don't have to worry about the mounting messages you have to delete later. Like, I still have a couple of old contacts from the military on my phone here, because we had to use our own personal phones since I wasn't deployed or anything, and we were just all around post, so there's no worry about OPSEC at the time. But yeah, keeping them separated is good. A lot less to organize, and a lot less you have to remember. Keep it all separated and organized in its own way. I made a Blue Sky to take the edge off of not having Twitter, but I barely use it because I am not short from social media person. Because I am not a short form social media person. Yes, good. Oh god, another person who subscribed to the T-Pose religion. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to your own thing. Interesting. I remember hearing about Blue Sky. I don't think I ever tried to do anything with it because I really don't like using social media other than just like stuff to watch things off of, like YouTube, and like I used to use TikTok, but then I stopped using TikTok because, well, a whole military order about stop using it at one point. But I wonder if Blue Sky's any better, because Twitter, oh boy, it's been becoming a mess lately. I'm sure it can be a little more organized in a better way, but I wonder if Blue Sky would be better than Twitter in a couple of years. Oh, shit. Please don't hurt me. Just want to see the nice views. And just, you know, walk this way. Oh. This is not the elevator I'm looking for. Where? Ah, right. Oh, hello. Fuck you. God, I wish I had ammo for this thing. I would blow this guy to smithereens. There we go. Oh, hello. I see your friend. Let's go and clear. I'm surprised I'm not getting a crime stat here. You'd think I would get a crime stat, you know, for murdering a bunch of random security guards at this place, but apparently not. Apparently not. Let's get out here in the rain. Let's see. Didn't Blue Sky have a CP problem? When it comes to social media, you're going at some point, like especially new social media, right? It's going to happen, unfortunately. Because there will people who will take advantage of a newly developing social media platform. People will take advantage of newly developing things just to have the power to take control over something. So I could see that happening, especially with the brand new social media popping up. I could see people taking advantage of that. Is that my No, there is a player. God, I really wish I had ammo for this now. Fuck. What the hell did I just... There, I'm literally grabbing nothing for this. Okay. Can I shoot him? Will that distract him in any way? Right, ship shields. Forgot. Damn it, I really wish I could fuck his day up so badly right now. It could be a new player, though. He's probably just trying to enjoy the game. But God, I could just fuck his day up so bad if I just had ammo for this. God. That bastard was the guy that probably blew up my ship. Motherfucker. The one time I don't have ammo for a gun that could be very useful right now. Fuck. Oh, I hate that. I hate that I can't take revenge. Every single time I want to take revenge on someone, there's no opportunity to do so. It's better than Twitter for sure, but left-leaning so fair warning there. Oh, okay, I can understand that. No more of a problem than Twitter. Haven't seen any in the entire time I have been on there, and including the lolly stuff as well. So, I'm sure at some point, like at the beginning of it, right? There's always an issue at the beginning of something starting that people will take advantage of it. So I would not be surprised if there was CP stuff going on a brand new social media platform. Let's hope that I don't die here. I died here. Okay. God damn it. But it would not be their fault. It would be like the people actually posting that bullshit onto the social media platform themselves. So it wouldn't be the platform's fault. It would be the people taking advantage of the situation posting that shit. I just hope the ones that were shown on Blue Sky that they were able to get that information reported to the authorities. That's something we never hear about. It's like, do companies report that stuff to the authorities like they should? Slow clap. Hey, it's not my fault, okay? My ship was right there. This place has normal gravity. There was no way I was going to make it to the ship. It was the only chance that we could have had to escaping this place. It was the only way. That guy was not going to land, so I wouldn't have been able to steal his ship. It was the only way, Halo. It was the only fucking way. Let's go ahead and get out there. Holy stuff is fine. It's fiction. I'm talking about the actual CP the platform had. Also, there are people out there who see trans girl photo and say it's CP. That's not, unless it's like an actual child who went through a transgender process. That makes no sense. But yeah, I mean, if it's no longer there, that's a good thing. And as long as whenever someone's posting it and they immediately take it down and report it to the authorities, that's good for Blue Sky. Like that should be the normal process when it comes to CP stuff. But yeah, it's very interesting. You know, it's very interesting. All this stuff, all the Epstein stuff coming to light, all this stuff. It's weird. It's like it's been a slow progression from long ago. That the CP things started to come to light. All that shit just started slowly coming to light. Slowly started to come out there, and now we have the big thing going on where all these people in power have been going to Epstein's island and shit. But like, it's the entire time it's been basically under our, like, we're still like fairly young at the most part compared to like our parents, right? But all this stuff has been happening under our parents' noses without them knowing. Like all this stuff has been going on. It's just no one knew about it until it's like literally too late. Like who? I really hope that Epstein shit goes down. I really, really do, because it's been growing way too much lately. It's very odd to see. Free speech, absolutist. Fiction is fiction, but if you do some Shadman stuff, straight to jail. Oh, yeah, no, ugh, God, Shadman. Do not bring that up. We do not speak his name. He's like the Voldemort of things. It's like, oh, God. Everyone knows Shadman for a reason. Everyone on the internet knows who Shadman is and what he's done. What he's made. Like, fucking Christ. Yeah, that's a line that should not be crossed. Oh, boy. Let's see. No, I don't think there's not much to do now that we've completed the mission. The mission is done. And right now it's getting pretty late. Oh, wow, it's already 12? At least Texas time? Holy shit. Yeah, shit. Hopefully shit starts getting better. Hopefully people start getting locked up for that shit. Like, really hoping people start getting locked up for all the CP stuff that's been going on, and for all the child abductions and all just that shitty shit. Because if that shit doesn't happen, there basically is no hope for humanity at that point. Because if they get away with this, shit, there is literally no hope for humanity. No one can trust anyone anymore, and it literally starts to become an on-site situation. It is. This is the biggest thing to go down in our timelines, right? The whole Epstein shit. If that is not quelled with, then this is literally the biggest turning point in our history books. I mean, sure, COVID was a thing, but this is like, as for society, this is the biggest turning point in not just the US, but around the world, because it's not just the US, it's other people around the world who've been doing this kind of stuff. Ugh. I didn't know who he was until Chris Tyson. I don't even know who the fuck Chris Tyson is. Who the fuck is that? Maybe I do. Maybe I just don't remember. But who the fuck's Chris Tyson? Let's see. Oh, right. Can't take out weapons here. This is a safe zone. Well, let's do a little shopping and some ammunition. So that way next stream we can be a little bit more prepared. Let's go to the shopping center. Should be back here. Shops, contested zones, labs. Jesus Christ, all I did was stare at you. God, I can't stare at you. NPCs are getting a lot more antsy than usual. Where would be the weapon shop? Let's get some ammo before we end the stream tonight. Extra thick armor equipment. Yeah, that should be it. Guns. There we are. My fear is that they're dragging this on until the statute of limitations or they're dragging this on until the statute of limitation for Epstein comes up. At that point, I think justice should be thrown out. At that point, law should be thrown out the window if this is how things are going to get done. Because it can't. With the statute of limitations, that cannot happen. Because if it does happen, then all laws do not matter at that point. Because if laws are exist to protect people, and they're protecting the wrong people, then no law should exist. It will just be that bad. Probably will, since Big Daddy Don is for sure involved. Yeah, I remember I was watching Asmongold earlier because I like to watch. He's constantly covering this whole Epstein shit, and he showed off the footage of how long ago he was how Big Donald D was talking about Prince Andrew and Epstein on the suspicious island, and how he's saying some shady shit was going on an old video from the news long ago. And it's like, oh boy, he really screwed. He really screwed this whole situation up. Like I'm sure he completely forgot about himself talking about that from long ago, but like if he was trying to hide that today, he really screwed himself over by letting that out long ago. Like there's just too much info that he's spat out himself that just leads to everyone coming to the understanding that, yeah, shit has been going down. There has got to be a list, and things are being hidden, and people are going to call us a conspiracy theorist. But no, there's no way this is a conspiracy theory. It has to be real. It just has to be, with all the information that's coming out. It's like, it's the only logical sense. Where's the P4AR? We'll buy some more of those. There you are. 10, 12. Or lost faith in the justice system because of how much a slap on the wrist the female PDFs get. Yeah. It can be very one-sided. A lot of judgment can be very one-sided when it comes to the sex of the was it the defense? I think it's the defense, right? The prosecution is the ones who are accusing someone of committing a crime, and the defense is the people defending themselves against the crime. But yeah, when it comes to the female gender, when there are laws involved, there is a lot leaner point of view. Well, now sometimes, but there are times. There are definitely times. I don't know about the whole PDF situation because I don't keep up with those kind of things that are going on when it comes to PDFs and their trials. But when it comes to females, like causing severe harm to children, they get hefty punishments for that. Like very, very hefty. Like they fuck up real bad when that shit comes to light. They're just gone for good. Let's see. Any more things I should buy for next time? Should rats on a skewer now. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, no, I don't feel like that right today. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired. Let me just see what else is available in the shops because I'm a little curious. So that's where that guy got that backpack from. He got it from here. I remember seeing that backpack a long time ago on someone. I was curious on how to get that. Ooh. The radiation suits are here now. They are expensive as shit, though. Holy fuck, 26 to 23,000. You're fucking kidding me. God damn, that's expensive. Okay. Huh. Did not know it was that pricey. I am now aware that prices are going to start increasing for items in Star Citizen. Good to know, good to know. Alright. Well. Yeah, all we can do now is just hope justice gets delivered. That's all we can do. And if not, then there's probably going to be like severe crazy riots going around. So we're going to... So you guys be sure to protect yourself. Because if shit doesn't get done, there's definitely going to be chaos. Please do protect yourself out there. And do be safe. The racing is challenging. I didn't know there was a racing in Nier Automata. God, what else do they have? It's like they've created an MMO in Nier. Alright, I'll be sure to keep that in mind when racing in Nier Automata. I'll be sure to put on my old F-Zero style brain.
A body.
Okay, you go do that. I'm just gonna buy some bugs here and then we'll end the stream tonight. There we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and end the stream here tonight. That way you guys can focus on what you need to do. Halo, you can focus on your work, so that way you don't have to, you know, get too distracted. Hopefully, I hope I won't cause you to get in trouble or anything. So maybe at some point I'll switch my stream schedule so that way I could drop on even further. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. Holy shit, that's a lot of dead bodies. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream tonight. I'll make sure to wear a mask and not get ID'd. Yeah, definitely be sure. But well, I'm more concerned. At the very least, buy yourself a pistol and practice with it. That way, in your own home, you can protect yourself in case anyone starts rioting over where you're at. I doubt your state seems to be like a more calm state. But with things constantly getting crazier and crazier, definitely do, at the very least. We have the right to arm ourselves for a reason, so definitely arm yourself. That way you can protect you and those around you safe. That's why I sacrificed 4 years of my life for, so that way you can at the very least be able to carry a pistol in your own home. Protect yourself. But yeah, we're going to end the stream here tonight, and guess Tuesday we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to figure out something, and I'll see if I can try to go visit your stream on Wednesday, Halo. See what's going on then, but no promises though. I will try to enter your stream one of these days of the week to see how you're doing, see what your stream's like, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna keep me to that promise. Keep me to that promise, because again, bad man. What the fuck is going on back here? Huh. Yeah, keep me to that. I will visit your stream sometime this week. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream here today. A lot of interesting talks about just child predators, but yeah. I'd say it was a good all time with you guys. So yeah, see you everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, see you everyone. Stay safe.